what can you remember from last week?
Um,
Can't remember
well,
the shape.
work on Monday. Then on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and Friday. I came home on all of them days as well. I had my tea.
Right.
Uh,
Okay.
can't remember what I had for tea, to be honest. Let's have a think. Salmon, rice, and veg. That was one of them.
Right. Now I'm going to stop you right there,
Broccoli.
I think it was broccoli.
I wasn't actually talking. I was thinking more about what you remember from what you did in the game last week,
Ah,
rather than what you did last week.
Well, if it was in game, it'd have been yesterday.
Well, technically, it's still today in game.
Oh, what? And you're asking us about next week in game? No one can remember that.
What next week? I can't remember next week. It's down to that.
I remember yesterday.
how can you remember next week?
Well,
Because you'd have to be some sort of time traveller.
yeah.
Well, your next week is my yesterday.
Okay. I'm not confused at all, but right. Okay. So you watched most of the parade. You went off to where the end was to watch the parade. There was a mechanical thing. There was a mechanical man diving. There was water jets fleeing through the air with fish swimming in them. There was a big bloke riding a weird-looking animal. There were floats. There was paintings, including a painting of Bert, who isn't here yet.
Yes.
Where's Bert? And there was much merrying. There didn't seem to be any trouble kicking off or anything like that. Probably due to the fact there was a big part of the watch-in part of the parade, and the city guards. So you went up to, you followed it up, it up. Silk and Elminster were following up the rear. Bert decided to stop reading in the library and possibly come and catch the end part of it. And that's roughly where we left it last week. Well, we didn't get a lot done because of the connection issues and so forth.
Elminster had his pocket picked, but I recovered the ice suits for him.
Yeah, thank God for that. I don't know who could have possibly done that.
Right, here for you. Here for you.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for recovering that bell. I'm glad they didn't get the gold pieces because I'm sure they wouldn't have been returned.
Oh, of course they would. Have faith. I mean, I recovered them off the person who took them. I would have obviously returned them to you.
Yes, excuse me, Elminster. Can you recognise what Punsty's gold pieces, which was yours?
It's got your name on it. No, I can't tell you yours then.
Has he got his name on his belt?
Yeah, tattooed.
How do you tattoo a bell?
Well, you go to the tattoo artist. It's a bit of pain and discomfort, but you know.
Makes you squeal like a pig.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not that I know anything about that, obviously.
No, I would imagine.
All I could fit on was E, though. I couldn't get Elminster on there, certainly. And it's not uppercase either. It's a lowercase E.
A hangman. It was the top bit of hangman, just like that. That's enough. Right
there. Yeah, I think I ran up and got Faith, didn't I? I think whoever was in our place, Troll Skull, I ran up there.
Yeah, you managed to get ahead of it. You picked up Feng from Troll Skull.
And Faith as well, wasn't it? Faith there.
I picked it up when it got to the temple bit.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and Jamie finally decided everybody else is watching this parade. I best get my head out of a book.
He was only round the corner as well, because the library's just round the corner from the temple.
Yeah, but he waited until the parade had gone past quite a bit before deciding
Well,
maybe I'll watch it because everybody else is there. Maybe important.
well, it does a bit of a loop by the temple, by the looks of it.
Yeah, it does a bit of a loop, and it goes up down, and it goes off into the trades ward, does a bit of a circle, and then just stops there for a bit.
Stops. A parade stops.
It's the end of the parade route.
No, at the end of the parade, they always loop back to the beginning. That's the end. No parades go from A to B. They go to A. They go from A, big long circle, back to A.
Yes, but that's not the parade route that this parade takes. It
Well,
does-
that's just daft.
well, everybody, well, speak with the organisers of the parade. That'd be the Waterdeep Council and so forth.
That means they have to rent out two big places.
Why?
Why? To fit all the parade on. All the parades start at one place, goes
Yes.
around in a big loop, and then comes back to that same place, so they don't have to find a big, massive place to end it.
Well, that's not for whatever reasons the fine.
That's
people-
because the organisers of this module have never watched the parade before.
Probably true. Probably true. But yeah, the parade's going over. So you've all met up. You can eventually catch up with Bert.
Okay.
Okay, and what were you going to do next?
Follow the parade. I'm going between the two fancy ones. The one with the dark elf on top of the funny weird dinosaur thing.
Yeah, that's right at the front.
Yeah, and then there was one behind it with all funky mystical stuff coming on.
Funky, mystical stuff.
Stuff.
From the stiff.
Yeah. So I'm just sort of like hovering between them two.
Oh,
And I'm just
okay, do
keeping an eye out for anything untoward.
something untoward. Okay, so you're following on that. You're behind one of that. On that. So you're between the bit with the Albert, the unicorns, and stilt walkers. Then you've got the pregnant wagon that's doing the Pirate Lovers musical. Is that the one?
Aye.
I'm just trying to work out roughly where about you are. So you're behind.
Well, I'm going between them. I'm sort of like walking fast to catch up with the
Right. Okay.
front one, and then slowing down to go to the other one and just
I'm just milling
not
about.
slowing down between them.
What's that lot?
Yeah, they're the ones that I don't really trust.
Right, hold on. Moses, how do I do Discord now?
I've disabled his video, so it's just the video and voice are switched off on Roll20. He just needs to click on Discord, doesn't he? And pop it out.
Did his RAM come?
Yeah, but I was at the caravan, so he's got it back without the RAM, but it was still working.
Right.
Right, well, I've just roughly sent him a vague message which may or may not make sense. I'm going with not.
Would it be possible if I climbed up onto the roofs, Steve? Would it be possible to run across the roofs? Or are they too far apart?
In most of the city, they're actually quite close together. so you should be able to. There are parts where it'll be a bit tricky to jump between them, where the alleyways are and stuff. But the houses are pretty stacked next to each other, so you can actually go across there and get a better view if that's what you want to do.
I'll roll acrobatics to climb up, and then athletics to run along. Just tell me when you want me to roll another one.
Okay.
Easy.
I'll laugh as Silk falls on his ass.
Oh,
Did he get a one?
he's more moving fast than sprinting.
I climbed up.
Yeah.
I roll athletics now to move along at the right.
Okay.
This is where it falls down.
No, actually, you're moving quite well. I mean, it's quite because of the way these houses are built. It's quite easy on most of the common houses to climb up because they've got bits sticking out. They've got your old drain pipes and stuff.
Let me know when you want another acrobatics check.
Okay, will do. So you're following along that nicely.
Click on tackle in that.
Oh, there you go. Someone's popped.
Click on what's the should have said
Says
cancel.
tackle.
It should have said stupid autocorrect. I don't even know what that word
Oh,
is.
he's on. He just needs to click his camera and his mic.
Camera's bottom left, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sure
Bottom left.
he'll figure it out. Let me just.
Oh,
Let me
Hello.
just. Yeah,
Hello?
hello.
Oh,
Right.
oh,
Hello?
At the moment, you're holding a little tiny screen in the bottom,
Good.
right, on
click.
camera.
There's a little
Oh, yeah.
camera icon with a line through it at the moment. Hey,
okay.
that's it. And there should be near that
I know.
a thing that says
you
pop
naked?
out.
Oh, yeah. Do what words pop out there? Is that
Um,
square with the little arrow in?
Judging by the image he has popped out.
Yeah, and that should put the cameras into a little window, which
Yeah,
you can then shape and drag into. I think it should go to one side. I think I've set it up to sort of go to one side, and then Roll20 should sit next to it.
Just need a scan.
Right, you're all on the right hand side now.
I
Okay.
prefer
So
to
you're
be on the
all,
left.
you're all on the left hand side. Yeah, sorry. Right. So how do we get Roll20 up now then?
You're on it, aren't you?
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I'm not. But you're halfway across the screen, is that right? Can I just move it to wherever I want now?
Yeah, you can shape it to whatever you want.
Yeah. Just say move. Just talk normal.
Move.
Move.
Hey.
Move.
You shout out, I'll push it out that way.
Yeah,
I'll
we
push
all
it
push this way on the count of
like
three.
that way.
Go.
Right, you're now not in and now not in a tall, thin box. You're in like a fatter box with two at a side and two at a side. I've overdone that now.
Have you popped us out? You have to pop us out.
Yeah, that's it.
Yay!
And,
Don't. I have no idea what you're doing.
Well,
So can you see Roll20 in that now?
You can see Roll20, but you lot are taking up most of the space. So I'll just move you to one side.
well, you can move to one side, but you can also shrink it
It's
down.
on frigging right.
if we all breathe in, we'll take up less space.
No, but if you breathe in, can't you get bigger because you've breathed in air, so you expand.
Get out.
No, breathe out.
I get bigger when I breathe out. I can't do it the other way.
Yeah, he's just going to walk off the screen there and walk onto your screen.
That'd be really weird if he did.
I'm not asked. I can hear you. I can hear you.
That's the
Let's
few. There's
I don't really need to see all them ugly mushy.
Oh, that's fair enough. I mean,
You can
that's what
just
everyone does.
So have you sussed it now?
It's all right. Just carry on. Just carry on.
Right. Yes, very good. Okay, okay. You were here for the. Did you get? Do you remember the parade and stuff, Mus?
what's
Yeah.
the bus?
Yeah, because you're just following up the parade. Jay's come to get you, and you sort of, and you're following on with that with the parade route, and it's coming up towards the end in the trade ward, which, as Faith pointed out, seems really weird that it sort of stops and dismantles rather than going back to the beginning. Maybe Faith should make a suggestion to the council of a correct way to run a parade. Yeah, you've not fell off yet. Okay, so the parade comes off. That ends up in the big circle at the trade ward. Some of the cages get set down for people to look at. There's some that still walk. They're still walking around, juggling and prancing about. There's a few stalls set up with silly games that don't seem to offer much in the way of prizes. They just seem to be more for fun.
That's the kind of thing Elminster would set up, you see.
Yeah, it's mostly things like throw the stuffed sock into the bucket kind of stuff. And little prizes, but there's a fair bit, a few people around that. Some of the bands are still playing around. Everything else, and there's a couple of tents out selling beer.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you doing? Just gonna loiter around, see what happens, or?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on, and I think something's going to happen
You think
from
so?
all the
Okay.
art and the monkers said. So I'm just keeping an eye on them too. The dark elfy one and the other one.
The dark elfy one and the other one.
He's on about
Yeah,
the
the one
cow,
behind it.
obviously.
The what?
Them
Sorry?
parades. The one at the front, the dark elfy one, and the
No,
freaky mystical one.
well, the definitely not a dark elf with his white chest,
Axel.
sticking out the
That's
front
the one.
and the barrel.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, he's just talking to. He's about. He's loitering around. He's talking to various carnival people, and seems to be just joyfully chatting with everybody. Okay, yeah, so you hang around there for a little bit, and okay, yeah, there's some of the watcher hanging. Some of the watcher hanging around. Most of them have disappeared off to take their fancy field dressing off because they had specially tarted up uniforms for it. But there's still quite a bit of watch hanging around, keeping an eye on it. Some of them having drinking and enjoying the things, but it's quite a relaxed little atmosphere.
okay.
Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah.
Any sign of the Dragonborn?
You can roll a perception or investigation check if you want to have a look for a Dragonborn.
Which would you rather, investigation or perception? Or doesn't matter. Do investigation.
Yeah, do investigation
On
if you
the
like.
same one.
They do very, very similar things. Okay, that's quite a good roll. So, are you stood off to the side while you're doing that, scanning around the trains, or is it you doing it while you're wandering around in between the people?
I'm on the roof, aren't I? On the roofs.
Ah, right, okay. Yep, yeah. Up on the roof, you do spot a few Dragonborn from time to time. They're generally on their own, or there's just two of them. It's never like a big group. But you don't see the one that from the yawning portal anywhere.
Around any particular float?
They're not hanging around the float as such. A couple of them are walking past the games, but they're not particularly interested in that. They're trying a few drinks. They're getting a few snacks from the people selling stuff. But to be fair, it's hard to say if a Dragonborn is overly excited or not because their features are quite stiff. So you can't tell if they're enjoying themselves or they're really bored.
If
Do you want another
they're
roll
stiff,
for
they're
halflings then?
excited.
So I didn't quite catch that, Tim.
Got another roll for halflings.
Oh, there's plenty of halflings about.
I hate halflings.
There are indeed plenty of halflings. I'm guessing there's a particular one you're looking for.
One or two.
One or two, yeah. I know which ones you're on about there. Yeah, you can investigate and look for those if you wish.
And bear with me. Ah.
Okay, there are quite a few halflings going around. They seem to like the games and the drinking, and they're doing a bit of dancing. You're not really, can't really see those ones from up there, but
It's small.
no, and I take it you're keeping an eye on, or you just glance at all of them and seeing what they're doing and anything like that, or
Yeah.
yep, right, okay. They're going around. They're doing little things. They don't seem to be doing anything out of the ordinary. There doesn't seem to be anything untoward going on. Right, let me. However, I'll have to pop you into DM chat for this bit.
All right. This will be fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we've got to work out how to switch it.
Do you want me to do it to you?
Out of this.
You have to click on it yourself. There we go.
Yeah.
Right, there you go. That's it. That's easier.
Turn your camera back on, Steve, bottom left.
Yeah.
For reason it turns it off.
Yeah, no, I just can't. There it is. Oh, great. It's unpinged my camera from the side. That's annoying. Okay, a little green flying snake comes up and sort of like lands next to you with a note attached to it.
What does it say?
Okay, yeah, you have a quick look at the note.
First off, to see where it came from.
Well, you were watching the crowd and you sort of caught out your peripheral vision sort of coming up from the side. So you didn't see exactly where it came from, but you do get a general direction. Yeah, you take the note off, and it tells you that because you were inquiring about Lex and how he knew that person and stuff.
I said that again. I missed the start of that, mate.
Yeah, because you were inquiring with Davil, a style song about Lex and that.
Yeah.
It seems to be a note from Davil saying come to the yawning portal around 4, and you can have a chat
Yeah.
with Lex. And he said there's somebody else that wants to speak to you as well.
What time is it now? Eh?
Now it's about 2:30. Because
Half
the parade,
two.
yeah, the parade started at 12, and you've been following it around, and then there was a whole shenanigans of following Elminster and him not spotting you, and
Yeah, it's one of those things.
yeah.
If I left now, how long would? Well, how long is it going to take me to get to the portal? Bear in
the
mind,
trade, yeah, the trade
I'm-
road is the only portals there. If you've taken a leisurely stroll from where you are now, probably about half hour.
even if I bear with me, let me find this one. Let's see what this says. If I use city secrets, the secret patterns and flow to the cities and can find passages.
Yeah, you can probably do it in 20 minutes because you'll be able to work out where the crowds aren't going to be due to the whole parade ring, so you know which bits are quieter so you can get through.
All right. I'll give another half an hour doing what I'm doing, then I'll head to the yawning portals. Right.
Okay. All right, I'll just pop.
Anybody? Yeah, go back. Okay.
No, you got a question? Go on.
No, it doesn't matter. I was going to say, has anybody noticed me reading this or?
No, because you sort. Well, you got it, and then you sort. I'm guessing you had to bend down to pick it up, so I'm guessing you sort of like crouched down to read it. You didn't walk to the edge of the phone and go, "I'm just gonna read this note."
That's what Nailminster would do. All right.
That is what Elminster would do. All right.
All right, mate.
Well, that's an annoying feature. Ah, that's better. So Muzz is restarting. Okay, so you're watching the parade go by. Where about are you, Faith?
What?
Where about is Faith?
I'm at the temple. Well, outside the temple.
Ah, right, you've gone back to the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In that case, you don't notice anything untoward. Apart from the fact the streets are a little bit quieter back near the temple because the parade's gone past, and there's already some of the what you presume are members of the guild of the street cleaners are out brushing up any litter that there might be in bits of cake and everything, making the place tidy already. They do work surprisingly hard. Okay, so everybody else still at the parade, unless you said otherwise.
Yeah.
What happened to Muzz? How come you
So
had
is
to
it still
restart?
going on the parade? It's still there. They're all not packed up and gone home.
They've not all packed up. You can wander close-ish to some of the caged animals. There are people flitting between the cages, making calming noises and sounds if anybody gets too close, which you think must be the animal handlers or something. The jaunty man seems to be heading off, and there's what looks like, judging by the robes and that, you think there's a couple of magistrate about. One of them seems to be going round asking people things.
Trying to listen in to what they're asking.
Okay. Make a perception check, please.
We're still just waiting around, are we, to see what happens?
Well, unless there's something you actually want to do, that's all you're doing.
I've gone back into the temple.
Yeah, Faith's gone back to the temple. Yeah, it's a little too noisy, but he does seem to be getting closer to you anyway.
Okay.
Wow. What a roll.
I know.
That,
Just walk over.
okay.
Just walk over and listen in.
Steve, just
Yeah.
a quick one.
Yeah.
Like on my character, I just can't even come off friggin' thingy do. Discord. Like, I've still got the cow and that. Is that right?
The cow.
Yeah, that's right, Muzz.
Right, okay. That's all I want to know.
A cow?
The parade picture.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
all.
yeah. That's just yeah. Because I could have spent a few days making a map of this, but I thought I'll just leave it on that because
Not
it's
as long as you know I'm up to the right bit.
yeah, you are. It's just a picture of the parade because that's where you've been following and that. Okay, yeah, and he's getting a bit, and you've gone up to him, yeah. He seems to be talking to people about uh, what they know about if they've ever heard of Hexvand.
If people have ever heard of Hexband.
Yeah. Most people are not knowing anything about it.
You just lost Tim.
Just disconnected on anyone else's page.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's coming back.
Yeah, go over.
Okay.
Why do you need to know about Hexband?
Hello there. Yes, I'm just following up on a few leads. There was some trouble. I'm just trying to get a basis of what people knew beforehand and so forth. Do you know of Hex Van Den? Do you have had any dealings with him or parties or?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're the ones that captured him.
you are excellent. Excellent. And pulls out a list. Let's see. No, you're definitely not Faith. You won't be Jasper. Are you Elminster or Bert?
Are you really asking that question?
Elminster, of
Saigon.
course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Now
Yes.
you recognise me.
Yeah, my name's Ernest Longarm. Yeah.
Longarm.
So
Are you the long arm of the law?
I am indeed one of the long arms of the law.
Mm.
I hope he doesn't meet the one-armed bandit.
It's a good job Faith's not there.
I'm going to tell her though.
Okay, so you would want to. I got part of the story from Faith, obviously. She came to see us after the event, and we have him in custody, and we've been doing a bit of investigation into his background. But I do have a few questions, if you've got time, or if you prefer, I could call over to the checks notes. Yawning Port? No. Troll? No. Yo, yeah. Troll Skull Alley. But if you've got, time now, it'll only take a few minutes.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I've got Faith met up with you at the. Yes, Faith met up with the Yawning Portal, and you were going. That's when you were going off to rescue somebody. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and how did you find out where this person was?
How did he find out where this person was?
Yes, because Faith didn't know any of that bit. So how did you get? How did you know from the Yawning Portal where to go?
We asked his servant, and his servant told us.
Oh, right. Okay. Yes, his servant. Excellent. Do you recall the servant's name?
Tony.
Chestnut.
Mark. Peter.
Tony,
Billy.
Mark or Peter. Okay, I'll make a note of those.
I can't remember.
Oh, that's fair enough. And he was just quite happy to tell you where his his master was with this person. Okay.
Yeah, in a roundabout way, yeah. But more importantly, as Hex Van dude, he had a woman chained to his wall, skeletons either side of him, floor full of bones, and I silenced him before he could cast any spells,
Oh,
and
okay.
virtually brought him down single-handedly with the assistance of others. But it was pretty much me that brought him, took him out.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Oh,
I'm
well,
sure you did it, Kevin.
the whole silence bit makes sense. Um,
Yeah.
how did you get into the mansion? Well, not a mansion really. It's still a quite a big dwelling, but how did you gain access to that?
Well, we believed that there was someone trapped in there,
Mm-hmm.
so we went in to rescue them.
Okay. Okay.
It's a
Did
good job I'm not there, isn't it?
did you climb in through a window or kick a
Oh,
door?
we went in through the door.
Oh right. Okay. Through the door. Excellent. What was it open? Did you break it down?
No, it was closed, so we opened it and then we walked through
Okay.
using our feet, which were on the ends of our legs. Come on, what are you getting at?
I'm
Get
just
to the
trying to work
point.
out how you got in.
Well, with our legs. Can't fly.
Okay, so the door was open. Okay, door open. Okay, door open.
No, the door was closed. They just said the door was closed, and we opened the door and we walked in using our feet, which were on the ends of our legs, which was they would attach to our bums, which would attach to our bodies. Do you need me
Right.
to continue? Do you need such detail? The detail that you need to be concerned with here. Not telling you your job, but the
But
bad
he
guy's
is
been caught,
being a bit of an ass.
and the ladies have been rescued and are at the
Ladies.
temple.
There was more than one.
Lady,
Oh
or the
right.
lady was rescued, and
Oh
the other
right.
lady that was with us
Okay.
was
Yeah.
there at the
Okay.
temple.
So you gained entrance. You got to the skeleton bit. Now before you got to the skeleton bit, Faith mentioned something about signs of demon worship or something. Did you see
Yeah,
any of those?
I can tell you all about that. There were
Okay.
signs of demon worship.
Okay. And these signs of demon worship, there was a thing on the floor. What were the other
That was
signs?
the sign.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Sign of demon worship, sign on the floor.
Do you want an autograph or anything? I've got some leaflets, I think. I can sign one for you if you like.
No, that's quite all right. So, some other time though, perhaps. Right. Okay. Signs of demon worship. Then you came across some skeletons. Okay. He obviously had this lady. Excuse me. Obviously had this lady chained up in the last room, which is not good at all. What else was he doing just before you silenced him and had at him?
Um, he started going on. Actually, to be honest, he started some blurb about how he was going to take over the world with ultimate evil and bring about the next apocalypse or something like that. I can't remember. I can't remember the details. So we stopped him. Sorry, I stopped him with the assistance of the others and saved the girl. You know, he was dying as well, but I don't think it's right. It's not. We shouldn't take lives. So I saved his life because we needed to get him to fix the woman who'd lost her voice. Anyway, you've
Yep.
got all the information that you need now.
Yep.
I'll be off.
Yep. No.
You don't need any more, do you?
Not from you. No, that'll be fine. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
So you got all the details, the important details. Elminster saved the day,
Oh,
and the others did help.
almost single-handedly saved the day.
Almost.
Uh,
The others did help. He
so
definitely did. But help.
okay, and you saved his life so he could help get the voice back and stand trial and all that lot. Okay, yep, no, that's great. That's great. Thank you very much for that, Elmister.
Why do you need to know all this?
Oh well, when multiple people all do the same thing, they each see slight different things. So one people
Oh,
might notice if a place smelt weird, while the others might not have noticed it,
hello.
and little things like that. They build a picture. That's all. Just want to get the whole story together.
Oh, well, in that case, he had loads of oranges.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you, Mud. He had a load
Yeah,
of
Right,
oranges.
okay. Just came up
Yeah.
something about mic settings in a red box. Oh,
He
okay.
had lots of oranges. Right,
Yeah.
okay.
So, yeah.
Did anything else he had a lot of?
balls.
Skeletons and bones.
Skeletons and bones. Yeah, and Faith mentioned there was books, evil books or something.
I don't remember. I remember there was definitely a big symbol. There some skeletons and a damsel in distress,
And you rescued a damsel in distress.
which I
And
rescued. Yeah, good. But you're getting the idea now.
yep, got all that. When you rescued a damsel in distress, obviously because she couldn't talk because of whatever had happened to her at the time.
So,
Anything else happened? Verbi, you saved him, stopped him bleeding and everything. Anything else happened that you can think of before you left?
once, from my memory, if as much as I can remember, we all left straight away. I think one or two of us hung about maybe for the guards to turn up, but that's pretty much it. Once we knew the bad guy was gone, we just left the place as it was and went. I accompanied the women back to the temple to make sure that they got there okay.
Yep. Be pleased to know the lady is recovering nicely.
And you know, now that I think about it, I'm sure I saw a couple of halflings heading that way.
A couple of halflings, you say?
Yeah, and they were carrying empty bags, which looked like they could carry things in. But I don't know what they were doing with empty bags.
Halflings, empty bags.
Big empty sacks to carry things.
Have you got a rough description of these
Traveling
halflings?
towards that house after we
Carry
left
heads
it.
in them.
I'm sure that's what happened. But you know, it was all a whirl. It was like, instinct took over.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's great. That's okay. Right. Okay. No, thank you very much for your time, sir. And well done again on rescuing that lady. Who knows what evil may have been in store for her.
Well, you'd probably be a world type pop. So really, I saved the world. But
Okay. Okay. Yep. Elmster saved the world from impending apocalypse.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. No, that's great. Thank you very much for your time. Are any of your colleagues about that? Still need to find a fang, a silk, a jasper, the kid. What's this? There was a kid.
I think we got Jasper in the at the childminders, so he'll still be there. We'll have to pick him up later, with the parade going on and what have you.
Jasper's at childmind. Right. Okay. Okay. Is a silk, Bert, or fang about at all, or if not,
Silk's probably got his hand in some honest work because that's what he does. He's definitely got his hand. I think he's digging holes for someone. That's what he's doing. I don't know where. Anyway, I've got to go.
Okay. Yep. No problem. Thank you very much for your time, sir. Thank you very much. It's been most enlightening. Yes. Almost to save the day. Okay. Got it.
Go back to Charles School now, Steve.
Okay. What's that? What about What about you, Frank?
I'm just hanging around in this thing, in the parade. But if I see Elminster mooching off, we'll follow off. Because he
Okay.
said there's something going to happen here, and nothing's happened here.
Okay. And do you approach him while
Either that, or I'll punch someone and start a fight.
You can see Silk.
No, I can't see Silk.
Oh, bad now.
He won't be able to see Silk from where he is at the moment. So, do you follow Elminster? Do you go over to him while he's chatting to the? Because he seems to be chatting to a dude in robes, or do you wait until he walks off and then?
Obviously, he walks off. Who was he? Elminster. Hello?
Him. I don't, someone to do with the, I don't know, asking questions about that job that we did where we rescued that woman.
So he's not with the Watcher or anything, no?
Something to do with them. What are they called, Steve?
You reckon he was probably magistrate?
Magistrates.
All right, yeah, okay. Good job I didn't hit him then, innit?
Ah, yeah, probably a good job. I think they're after Silk.
Well, that's not surprising, really, is it?
No surprise, is it? You can't trust that fella.
The most honourable out of a lot of us, is he?
Not
He
like us.
smiles.
All right, let's go back to Troll School then and make sure nothing's happened there,
yeah,
because you were convinced something was going to happen here.
I know.
Nothing's happened here.
Okay, yeah, it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon now. We can start heading off. Anybody heard from
Hi, Jay. Right, which one's everyone?
Well, that's recovering Paul.
Hi, Paul.
That's
Hi.
Steve.
Yeah, hi, Steve. He's
Hi.
iconic.
And that's Tim.
Who just did that?
Probably Paul.
It's not.
He loves
It's
messing
not me
around.
messing about. It is something I would normally do, but it's not me.
I know you. That's why you got the blame straight away.
The photo. No, it's him.
Probably. Well, they're both balled out, really.
Yeah.
Who's
Tim and
bald?
Steve got nowhere.
Yeah,
Whoa, who's
I have
bald?
got her. It's the.
It's all at the back.
It's
all
her at the back.
You know what I mean?
There's a little tiny bit left that I'm holding on to.
You sent
from
him grey
Dave
next.
Both of them have got massive eggs in the nest.
You mate with it? Or is that your cousin?
Yeah, no. That's Tim. He's my mate. Steve, my mate. He's my mate. Paul's my cousin.
Jay's my uncle. I love Jay.
All right, come on. Go.
You at the caravan? Jay at the caravan?
Mm-hmm.
It is, yeah.
I am.
What's your mega scran today?
Pizza.
What's that?
Pizza.
Nice. Pizza.
That's why you keep me yourself pizza.
All right, nice. Come on.
Okay, so you can
Oh, we're hungry, aren't we?
you can
Yeah.
start heading back to Troll Skull.
That's a delay in video.
It's nice to hear something intelligent from that side for a change.
Okay, you're heading on back to Troll Skull. I know what Silk's doing. Anybody heard from Jamie? Because he's not responded to me WhatsApp.
No, nothing.
I'm not heard from him.
Okay. Okay, yep, so you guys going to head back to Troll Skull, and I know where you're going, so let me just pop that over there. Right. Okay, I'll just pull you onto the right. I'll put you back on the Troll Skull map. There we go. Right, and I'll just pull you off onto a different map as well, Tim. One moment.
Love it when you pull me off.
What's that?
That's what you said. You pull me off.
Yes, I suppose I did technically say that. Okay, you guys get back to Troll Skull or just hide those. Yeah, there's a few people in Troll Skull in a tavern at the moment, but it's not that busy. But then a lot of people will have been at the parade and so forth. You up to anything in particular, or are you just gonna mooch about?
I'm just going to make sure everything's all right in 12 school. How did me offer go on? Is it busy?
How did you what go on?
The offer that I put up on outside, is it busy?
Oh yes. It's not yet, but a couple of people I've been making note of it. Yes. Was it 2
It's only on
pints?
for today while the parade's on.
Yeah, 2 pints of the pie or something.
Yeah. 5 silver or whatever it was, or 1 silver. I can't remember what it was now.
Yeah, there are a few people coming in because they've watched a bit of the parade, and then as they're heading on back, they're popping in for something to eat and a quick drink before heading off shopping or going home and that. But are you doing anything particular at there, or?
I'm going to have a mooch around, sure everyone's all right and there's no super shady guy.
Okay, yep. You can do that. Faith's at the temple. Bert, I'm going to say, is at the library. Yep, Jasper comes in about 20 minutes later. You haven't seen him for most of the day. Since
Bit of a crash, Annie.
afternoon. Yep. Oh, is that a Jamie joining?
It is.
Hey!
Sorry, it looks like Muzz is frozen though.
Oh, why haven't I got a video? Do that one.
That's the video thing.
Ah. So I'll do a shrink it now.
Oh,
Do I have to click on pop out?
Yeah, you
Think of Margaret Thatcher.
click on your pop out.
I don't know. Where's the
yeah.
pin?
You only get that after it's popped out.
Half an hour.
Yeah,
What's that, right?
you pop it out and then you get the pin next to the other buttons, and then you can shrink it down to what size. And
Remove.
right, just to catch you up, Jamie. The parade went off around the trade ward. Ended there. There was a few little games going on, a bit of drinking, bit of eating. Did you hang around there for a bit, or did you leave straight away, or?
Yeah, I was going to have a chat with that woman.
Womany woman.
Womany woman, of course, the
Those two,
womany,
not womany woman.
the
Yeah.
womany womanly, right?
He knows her well.
As daft as it sounds, I actually know which womany woman he is talking about. Okay, you can have a wander around looking for that. Do you want to do a perception check or an investigation? Because
Which game are we on? Are we on jump gate test or big?
No, we're back
big
on
day?
we're back on big day. Jump gate,
Oh,
it's gone really slow.
so the thing that was meant to sort out all the issues are suffering with these issues.
Yeah, it was about a month or two ago when I last looked at it. Jumpgate was really fast, moving icons, scrolling around the map, pulling up menus. Everything was lovely and fluid. And now, opening Troll Skull Manor map on Jumpgate takes 18 seconds on my machine just to switch to that page. So I've no idea what they've done in the background. But it is only still in beta, so.
What am I making?
Well, you can either go. Depends. Are you going to go around asking people if they've seen it?
No.
Okay.
She looked at me.
and she like waved and all that. So I was just gonna go. Oh, I know who you are.
Okay, well, if you're not asking around, then you won't be investigating. So we're gonna, excuse me, we'll go with perception on this one. See if you can spot. There's quite a crowd.
Right. Because she said it's at that party where it was last time, wasn't it?
Yeah, she did. You did get memories of the party coming back here, and now you.
We got 13.
Okay. You haven't seen it yet. You're looking. You're having a good look. You're having a good look around. Are you near the others at all, or have you?
I don't know where the others are. I just waited to the end of the carnival dinner because I didn't know where they were, so I was waiting for them to come to me.
Yeah. Well, where the carnival went up towards the end, and came to a stop, they were around the. They came around then towards the end of the carnival, but you may or may not have seen them. There's some watch about. There's a guy going around asking, wearing robes, who seems to be moving around, bit networking perhaps. We can make another perception check.
I will ask if it makes things easier.
Doesn't
Where
necessarily.
the sexy redhead is.
Where the sexy redhead is. Excuse me, love. Have you seen a sexy redhead around here? Yeah. Oh, you want to try down by the Dot Wood? There's some sexy ladies there. Hey.
Oh, I need to find that big letter to know her name and all that again. I just remember she's a priestess of something. Is it soon?
Yes. Well, that's the float she was on. So it would make sense. And it does kind of explain why you found a white feather stuck on your boot the next day.
Oh, what's this saying now?
Yeah, you're having a good look around. You're not seeing her. Yeah. Oh, Mum's having problems again. Right. Yeah, you're not seeing her. You think you just saw Elminster and Feng walking off. But you're not sure. But
I'll speak to them. Oh, sir, I'm looking for this red-headed girl.
right, well, they're heading off out the crowd. They're sort of heading off that way. Quite a bit.
Does it look like they're heading back to Troll Skull?
They could be. They're heading away from the crowd where everybody else is. You can't see Faith anywhere yet, and you haven't seen.
I'll just carry on looking for a red-headed woman.
Okay, yep. There are a few red-headed ladies, but you're not seeing.
No, the actual one I'm looking for.
Yeah, you're not actually finding the one you're looking for. Unfortunately, she might have already left, or you're not really sure.
Is it far where the party was last time?
Right. You got there and there was always a big crowd of people, and it's quite a big crowd, so you're having difficulty spotting from where you are any of them. You think you saw them walking off. You haven't seen Faith or Silk at all. You haven't even seen Jasper.
Well, you know where she took me last time for the party?
Mm-hmm.
Are we far from that location?
You're a bit far away from there. It was closer towards where the near where it started, to be honest.
Well,
But you do know what you can remember when that you have a good idea when the next party's likely to be
which is when?
at the full moon
Do I know when the full moon's going to be?
in about 2 days.
Right.
Okay, so you're loitering there, and then you're going to hang around a bit looking for her, and after that, what you're doing? Heading to Troll School, heading to another
Oh,
pub.
yeah, I'll have to troll school. I'll have to bump into that woman.
Okay, yeah, you can search around a good bit, but you're pretty sure she's not hung around here. But if she was on the Soon floats and she was a priestess of Soon, then she might have things to attend to. Have you found the handout yet?
No, my screen's just full of crap at the moment. Like. Ah, yeah, that's her. Sexy red-headed girl.
Oh, hang on, that shouldn't have done that. That shouldn't have shown it to everybody. Sorry about that, but I've just changed the settings on it. Not sure why that went to everybody then, but never mind. Okay, you can be heading back there.
So,
I'll just move that over there, and then we'll deal with. Okay. I'll just make it.
yeah, all my camera stuff was on. I was trying to turn it off.
All right.
I've got all of yous, but I've got nothing of roll 20 now.
Have you
Seems
still?
I'm only getting one or the other.
Well, if you open up roll 20, switch to that, then switch to your Discord and make sure there's a little what looks like a pin icon.
Hang on. Is there out happening on Roll20 at the moment that you need to see? I know a way to do it. If you share the main screen on Roll20 on yours, you'll be able to view it all on Discord.
Well, I've just closed roll 20 now because I've got all yous in a box on the left hand side.
And you just close
So I'll
roll
try
20.
opening roll 20 again, see what happens.
Right, and we're all in a box on the left hand side, yeah? Is there an icon that
Yep.
looks like a pin on the right hand side towards the bottom of that box?
Hang on, I'm just trying roll 20 again.
I just lost roll 20 as well.
I've only got white screens on roll 20.
Yeah, that's what mine was doing.
Right, hold on, let me
All
just.
right, so it wasn't just me then.
I don't know. It might just affect people with naff PCs.
Right, let me just flip over
Probably.
to a different.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've got you on top of the main roll 20 page at the moment.
Right,
And roll 20 still trying to load.
right, yeah, it might be a bit on the slow side.
It's a troll school map that he's on.
Yeah, I'm just checking. They're on the Troll School map. The icons are on the right layer. So that looks right. Yeah, Jasper's having a little word with Leif. Yeah, you're on the map.
It's just taking ages to load up, must.
Still on the same page, it's just saying crafting spell list and it's done nothing else.
You haven't opened the jump gate one, have you? You have gone to normal one.
Yeah, I've gone on to the one that I should have. Yeah.
Right. Maybe roll
It's
20's having a moment. It seems okay for me, but while you're sorting that,
Just carry on. Just carry on until like it's needed, and then we'll sort something out.
yeah, no worries. Okay, back at the other place where Silk and Jay are. Well, Silk and Elminster, the wise and savior of the whole world. I think he's adding to his.
Stick with Silicon J. It sounds so much better.
Not exactly a wrestling tag team name, is it?
Whoa, something has happened in Roll20. It just really zoomed out on the map, and I was looking at white screen at the bottom of the map. I've had to zoom back in and move it around. But anyway, that one, and that one are not. Right, can you see the map now, Jay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So you're both in that other place. I take you've going up to speak with Davil or.
Do you want me to hang back, or do you want to speak to him by yourself?
I'll hang back for now, just to see who's watching.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll sort of sit. I'll warm myself by the fire
Okay. Yeah.
and try to eavesdrop.
And try to eavesdrop. And now, are you going to eavesdrop in your normal way of standing directly behind somebody, going, interesting.
I like that.
Yep, that's okay. Yep, okay. Just wanted to make sure you were doing it in your normal manner.
No, I'll try and do it discreetly.
Right. Okay.
Have you ever done anything discreetly? Ever? In your entire life? Never.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to make a perception check, Jay, just listen in.
Okay.
Or not?
I guess I can't hear him. So I'll move to the other side of the fire,
Right. Okay.
and then I'll see if I can hear him. And then if I can't hear him there, I'll sort of move just about here. And then just sort of be looking at the ceiling and my feet. That's what I'm going to do. Trying to hear what they're doing discreetly. Exactly what Tim said.
Exactly what Tim said. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll let you make your second roll before you start, crawling on your hands and knees, going, "Oh, sorry, did I drop a coin near your conversation?"
Yeah, drop a coin near their conversation.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You drop a coin, you go, "Oh dear, I appear to have dropped a coin." Yeah, he's not being subtle at all, Silk. He really isn't.
Elminster, get off the floor. Sit down.
I've got me back to Silk.
You may as well listen in now.
What?
You may as well come and
I'm
listen
not
in.
nosy. Okay. Sit down.
Okay. Yep. And that goes. Yep. Right. Oh, you brought Elminster, I see. I didn't even see him sneaking up to the table.
I didn't expect you to, which is why I said sit down. I didn't want you getting startled, Devil.
Right. No, that's very considered. If you hadn't said that, I would not have even noticed he was there.
You wanted to see me?
Anyway, yes. There's you were asking about Lex, and in fact, a couple of Lex is about. You said you wanted to speak to Lex about the halflings.
Yes.
Okay, well, yep. Lex sort of walks up to the table and takes a seat. There's Lex there. And he goes, Sil, Davro, Yaga. Elminster. Yep, you want to have a chat about the halflings?
Yeah, what do you know about them?
I know of one. Definitely part of the thieves network. Seen them working. I have seen them working around before. I've seen them working around before, and although, as it would turn out, I did think that the other one was one of the shard runners.
Which one?
Floxy.
What about the other one?
Didn't recognize the other one. Now, I caught Floxy. So she was taking money off the lady half orc. What was her name again?
Oh,
I
from the
gave-
girl on the horse. Yagra.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Yagra. If it had taken money off Yagra would have punched her out.
She'd be dead now. Foxy would be dead.
It's Beluska. Beluska, I believe her name was.
I don't remember him.
Yeah, Beluska's. She runs not a tavern. It's more of a bed and breakfast thing in Troll Skull Alley. Not far from the theatre.
When you say she was taking money, was she stealing off her or taking it as in handed? It was being handed to her.
She was definitely stealing it.
She was pickpocketing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was definitely pickpocketing her. Although as soon as I went over to have a chat to her, she gave me the pouch back. There was no arguing. It was just a case of okay. They obviously didn't want any trouble. Didn't expect to see us there, and she didn't deny it. She just gave her the money pouch back, which in itself is interesting.
When you handed it back to this the half orc, what did the half orc say?
Well, I just asked her if she had dropped this because it was still in the pouch. So she recognised it and she said thank you and everything. I didn't hang
It's
around.
definitely just money.
It felt
Is it definitely
like
just money in it?
but I didn't have a look. So I think it was just a money grab. But I'm pretty sure she was one of the shard winners. Anything else you want to know?
Where does she generally, I use the term loosely, hang out? Do you know?
They keep moving places. They generally move to near wherever they're working at the time. They do have a couple of places they sometimes use in the dock ward. I can try and find out a bit more for you if you like.
Yeah, please, yeah.
Jamie's found the effects buttons. All right, I'll see what I can find out, and I'll get word to you.
Excellent.
Right. Anything else you need from me right now, Devil? No, that'd be fine. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Over.
I've got a question
No, yeah.
Go on.
for you, Davil.
Okay. That's a strange
Have
question.
you and two different sort of factions in the Zents
Yeah.
Not now.
falling out with each other?
Wrong time.
What's the wrong time?
Now
This
is
is
the
a
wrong
lovely
time.
time to discuss it.
Yes, there are two different factions in the Zentarum at the moment.
And are you squabbling with each other?
It's better to say we're not agreeing with each other, and sometimes it can get violent. But not always. Not always.
I've not got my notes there, Steve. But what's the name of that dude that was that keeps coming back alive?
Monsoon.
Yeah. So
I'm sure
you've
it's
heard of
Grant.
Monsoon Moon. Just Monsoon.
Yeah, his face sort of like goes a bit stern when he starts goes. Yeah, I know of him.
Mm-hmm. Is he back?
We think so.
Actually back, or just someone pretended to be him?
Don't know. But a lot of the Zentarum, when he might be back, have immediately claimed allegiance to him,
Mm.
and they've sort of took over Zenful Keep, and politically, it's not good.
Well,
How do you know that name anyway?
you hear things, don't you?
You do.
Do you know? Oh, we went to see this monk. You might have heard of him. Lives up in the hills outside of Waterdeep. Quite good at predicting things that are going to happen in the future, or potentially could happen. And one of the things is, I think, relating to your group and potential downfall of one of them if you keep fighting amongst yourselves. So, in short, sort your shit out.
Does he live in a cave?
He does live in a cave.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard of Monsoon Moon, but I don't know how.
It's a good job you're
So, yeah, I think the Zentarim are quite involved, probably through this Monsoon guy. And something bad's supposed to happen. By, I can't remember what, again, like, I've not got my notes, Steve, but by, when was it supposed to happen?
If the parade starts.
Yeah, there was some doubt about the parade being good for Waterdeep. If it goes ahead. If it doesn't, it would have been really bad for Waterdeep. There was some about evil growing more paranoid and less patient daily. They will strike before the end of spring. There was a great game will soon be up on Waterdeep once all the pieces are on the board. There was no matter good deeds or evil, innocent blood shall be spilt on Founders Day. And there was something.
You've not heard about it happening on Founders Day, have you?
No, not really heard of anything happening on that. There's going to be parties, obviously, but that's about it. There was a nobody is who they seem, yet they reveal themselves by the end of spring. Evil's twin hides its face for now. Expect that to end before the game's end. The snake with wing fights with itself. If the snake loses, then the snake will win.
Yeah, tell him that bit.
Right, and there was also the followers with many eyes have darkness intent. but the lone golden one could provide an escape.
Golden one.
You've never heard of anyone called the Golden One, have you?
Oh, it's goldfish.
The golden one, is it? It was a small
That'd be
child,
funny.
a monk.
Hmm. You've not heard of the Golden One? No.
No,
Or anyone referred to the Golden One?
no,
No.
but it could be a deity, a temple. No, but nothing springs to mind. Anyway,
Mhm.
don't now. Stay calm, but you have somebody that wants to see you.
Ooh,
Who, me? Loads of people want to see me.
Well, he specifically asked to see Silk.
Oh, to see Silk. What do you want to see Silk?
Useful thief.
Are you sure they didn't mean me?
Oh, pretty sure he did mean Silk, but you can probably meet him as well. His name's Bajon. Yeah,
Limber John.
Yep, yeah. Now, stay calm. We want to say what he has to say.
Why is he? Why would we be bothered about seeing him?
You're not. I am.
Why is he?
That'll be him there. Just this halfling walks up to the table. Strategically opposite side of the tables to Silk.
Look at Silk. Look down at the halfling.
you have to look down at the house.
Silk quite loudly.
Yeah, you recognise him, Silk.
You owe me some money.
Yeah, I do. He throws a pouch to you.
Thank you very much.
Quick glance at the pouch. It's exactly the amount you gave him.
Is this the one that fooled you, Silk?
It's the very one that fooled me.
Is this all happening?
Well, this is all hush hush. We're not allowed
This
to
is all
listen.
hush, but I figured rather just put him in the bit background because they may or may not tell you about it. Else,
Oh, I thought this was Silk's shady dealings.
It is.
In someone to rob Trollskull. I thought it was Is it an incident?
yeah,
That's going on as well.
yeah.
Another one.
Yeah, there's your money back. There's your money back, Silk. We didn't
There's your
know
money.
any of you were involved with Troll Skull Alley. We wouldn't have took the job if we did. Obviously, I can't tell you what we're doing round there because we still have an agreement in place. But it doesn't involve killing anyone because we don't do that kind of work.
Not anyone.
What kind of work?
Does.
We generally get hired to take things from people, spread rumours about places, usually mostly stealing or keeping an eye on things or retrieving stuff. I can't tell you what's going on because we have an agreement. There's an agreement still in place that has to be fulfilled, but it doesn't involve killing anybody. And we
Can you tell me if I promise not to tell Silk?
Yeah. Sounds like a good deal.
I can't tell you at all. Only that if we knew that any part of the Zents were involved, we would not have took the contract. But there you have it. So whatever happened, and that
Silk, are you Zent?
When you
No.
say the Zents, do you mean the Zentaren or do you mean the Order of the Gauntlet?
They're very
definitely
different
don't mean the Order
organisations.
of the Gauntlet.
Yeah.
It's like no
They're the good guys.
well, there was Rumlow and Lex were on
Yeah, they're
guard,
all good guys.
which we didn't expect, and well, we've done a bit of asking around, and we know that you're friends with the owners, and but what is done has to what is. I can't explain it properly.
You know,
All I can say is, I'm sorry we didn't know, and that's why I want you to return your money.
I'm assuming because Davil's introduced you, the Doom Raiders aren't the target either.
Can't talk about. I can't confirm or deny what it is. Only we.
I'm going
wouldn't
to
have-
suggest because he sat here, if you'd lied, you'd already be dead.
Steve, while this is going on, I'm just going to, excuse myself and say, look, this is business that you two need to discuss, no doubt. And stand in front of the fire and start playing some music.
Okay.
Oh no,
It's not.
I'm leaving the booth.
It's not bagpipes, is
No, no, it's with me. What's the other one that I've got? A
Flute.
flute.
didgeridoo.
it? Didgeridoo. Yeah, it might as well be a didgeridoo. Yeah, never let Elminster find a didgeridoo or wobble board.
Oh no, that means something else. No.
And that's what I'll do, Steve.
Okay. Anybody in particular you targeting?
Yeah, the little halfling. Silk. And, I don't know. Davil as well.
Brave.
Ooh.
That's brave.
Okay.
They don't know. They don't know that they've had the
No, 'cause
Fully appreciate that.
DC 13. If it
What kind of save is it?
succeeds, what's it say there? Wisdom save, DC 13. Oh, that's exactly what you needed.
I know. Let's just check on.
I know he's just trying to cast a spell on me.
No, it's
No.
because the way this one works, it's
I
weaved
have no
into,
hint that you
into
tried
the
to grab
song.
it.
Oh, let me put it another way. Do I know he's just cast a spell on me?
No,
The target has no hint that you tried to charm it.
But you started playing music, so
yeah, you'll play
Freaking what?
music. It sounds quite nice. Much better than his bagpipes. You're still not sure that's an instrument, but yeah. Well, they seem to be enjoying it, but they're still carrying on talking. They're not paying you special attention, Elminster.
Okay, so it doesn't seem to have worked because they normally what does it say? While charmed in this way, the target idolizes you, speaks glowingly of you to anyone that talks to it, and hinders
Yeah.
anyone that opposes you.
Yeah,
I don't think you can normally. I guess, and I can normally tell when it's had an effect on someone.
it's not. But then Davil's an elf, so he has advantage.
Yeah,
on
advantage.
that.
And it's not worked on the halfling.
It hasn't worked on the halfling.
Oh well, okay.
Okay. Free String seems to be slowly moving over, and Bjorn just he keeps looking at Silk, but he just says, "Free Strings, go play your harp somewhere else," which is odd because he's not playing a harp at the moment. He's got his Free String lute out, but Free String goes and starts walking off away, playing his lute, sing, trying to keep in touch with your song, but he doesn't look happy. And he walks off and he goes, right, so
Does Floxy know you're here?
Floxy does. The others don't.
Who are the others?
Can't tell you that.
What happens next? Because for whatever reasons, somebody asked you to target us. I'm assuming that request is still out there. Whether it's you that fulfills it, somebody will still try again. What happens next?
Whatever the agreement is will come to completion. I can't tell you what's going to happen. All I can say is we didn't know, and I'm just letting you.
What would it cost me to be? What would it cost me if you tell us or tell me? I'm not even going to try and roll persuasion because last time I did it, I was 20 and you still fobbed me.
Yes. Well, I told you the truth last time we spoke. From a certain perspective.
A certain perspective. What perspective?
They were lied to.
We both come from the gutter. We know what a lie is and what a lie is not.
It can I can't reveal the details until the agreement is finished.
When will the agreement be finished?
Soon is the best I can say.
How will I know the agreement is finished?
Because it will all go black.
I can let Devil know, but I do apologize. But whatever it is, has to happen. Reputation on stake and all of that. You know what I mean? If you take a job and then you find out you shouldn't have took a job against that person, but you still took that job, you have to take the job.
How about I give you another job?
And one.
You can't give us a job to cancel a job. If that's what you're thinking.
What did you get paid to do this job?
What sort of job are you thinking?
One that targeted elements in the Troll Skull Alley.
You want us to target Elminster at Troll Skull Alley?
No. I said, how much were you paid, or what, I should say, were you paid to target Troll Skull Alley?
I can't give you details about an ongoing agreement.
Stab him, Tim.
Maybe useful. I don't want to kill him.
Not that useful.
And a shard runner. That's not a good deal on the streets of Waterdeep.
It's only a halfling.
A shard runner. Not a good thing. All right. Well, you know where I am. You know how to get hold of me.
Once it's over, I will
Tell us.
I can send word that it's over. But I can't
Just confirm.
I can't confirm what.
Confirm for me once more. Confirm for me once more that Troll Skull Alley is not at risk, and none of my friends are at risk.
I can confirm none of your friends are at risk.
How about us lot?
What about Troll Skull Alley?
You're playing your pipe.
The details of the agreement I can't discuss, but I can confirm you and your friends are not specifically in danger.
Yeah, you're all safe.
But well, I'm
Can't say
risking.
the same thing about South
Trustworthy when Faith
I
says.
can't. Well, you've already
I'm not
you've
there.
already presumed to know what the agreement's about. I cannot.
I've not presumed anything.
Well, you know where we were, and you. And anyway, yeah. Let's just say it's not over yet. But we don't intend anybody to get hurt. I can tell you that.
You know where I am.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. And again, I am sorry because we didn't know, and we wouldn't have took a job. We have no problem with you guys or anything like that. But a job is a job.
Job is a job.
You know, I'm sorry I can't tell you the details, but I hope you understand that I can't talk about existing agreements and contracts while they're still running. But I wanted to make sure to return your money to you.
Why are you so concerned about returning the money to me? Because at the end of the day, I may never have found you again.
It seemed the right thing to do.
He's an honest thief.
But if I was on your shoes, I'd return the money. Put it that way.
Yeah, well, if one of my little group had given you money and then found out you were possibly involved in something against someone they know or something they know, you might be a bit miffed. So, anyway, I have to get going.
Oh, whatever this is about, it's about something you know and somebody you're involved in. All right.
Yeah, can't.
Thanks for that.
That's about all I can say on it, but have a good few days.
Just a few. Is that all we've got?
I wouldn't know.
Steve, can I talk to Three Strings? Well,
Yeah, you can.
do you know him?
No, I don't.
Why did he tell you to do one?
He probably thinks I was listening in. Or at least attempting to.
Mm.
People tend to think that of bards because we, as you know, we work the room.
Mm. What were you trying to find out?
I was just playing my lute. My free string, well, Mandarin really, rather than, it's a kind of Mandarin lute kind of thing, but I've only got 3 strings in because anybody can play an instrument with 4 strings. You know, so he strums away on
You know
it.
who he works for?
Do you know what, sorry?
Do you know who he works for?
No.
No.
No, I've never seen him before, but
You need
Can
your
I do
name.
I think
insight check on him?
Yeah, you can.
I want to try and weigh up whether he knows more than he's letting on.
Oh, he's definitely holding something back, but he seemed genuine when he said he didn't know who that person was.
Mm.
Do you remember what Bajon actually said to him when he told him to piss off?
About his harp. It's like your harp.
Somewhere else.
Mm. So can I discreetly show him my harp?
You can discreetly show him your harp. You can just be casually talking and, just let out there. And it looks and he goes, oh, I see. I guess we both play the same instrument from time to time.
The one-eyed bugle.
I've played with many an instrument, yes. I don't believe I played a one-eyed bugle. But yeah, he kind of acknowledged it and he goes, I believe that's what he was referring to. And I don't know how he knows.
Don't know how he knows what? That you're
Yeah.
who you are.
Pretty much, yeah. So
you don't know. Did you know that he was a shard runner?
Was he?
Is he?
I'll be honest, I've never seen that halfling before.
I've not, but I've heard of them.
Yeah, I've heard of
And
them.
something's going to happen, but I'm not sure what. I don't know. I've not really got that much information for you. But
well, the fact that you just said that he's a shard runner, that is interesting. But finding out information about them is tricky. Because they're only halflings, so you can't exactly infiltrate their gang or anything. But not to worry. I'm sure we'll find something out a bit more soon.
well, keep me posted if you find anything else out.
We'll do
about them.
Yeah, we'll do.
Or things that are potentially happening around Troll Skull in the next few days.
You think things are going to happen around Troll Skull? Okay.
But I don't know what.
Oh, well, I'll pop over to Troll Skull next few nights and work the crowd, and we'll see what's what. Might even be able to get Bonnie to go on another date. The last one was a little awkward. I'll be honest. For some reason, I feel a little awkward around her. It's
round who?
Round Bonnie. Normally, being a bard, as you know yourself, we can quite happily chat to anybody about anything. But I get this sort of like butterfly feeling, and I really like it, but I haven't told her that. And anyway, that doesn't matter.
It's probably a stomach bug or something like that. You'll be all right in a few days.
Probably is. I'm not overly fond on that seafood stuff. I know that's weird. Waterdeep being a seafaring town, but yeah, probably got stomach.
Oh, you keep me informed.
Yeah,
I'll keep you.
Okay.
And that's sign. That's got to go.
Okay. Yep.
What was the woman's name on? They got the B&B on Troll Skull Alley. Began with B.
It did indeed begin with a B. I'm going to pretend for a brief moment that I haven't forgotten while I go to the necessary information page. I should be able to remember. Oh, hello. That took a while to load. Odd. Yep, it was a half-foot lady, and her name was Beluska.
Babushka, aye. Okay,
I was thinking that when I heard that.
I didn't even think of that reference until you mentioned it.
You must have.
No.
Hey, this is proper D&D food, this, isn't it?
What is
wow.
Honey roasted.
Shoes.
Be gone with thy poison, sir.
Peanut M&M's.
The best M&M's.
Guinness.
Carlin.
MC. I'm in work in the morning. I've got to take it easy.
Okay. Okay. So, is there any? Okay. He sort of like wanders off. He stops every now and again and just like glances over his shoulder to make sure you're still at the table.
Who's this? The little halfling?
Yeah. He's keeping an eye on Silk, and then he glances around the room to see where you are, and then he moves out a bit more until he finally disappears out of the pub. Yes. And Devil goes,
How old do you trust, Bjorn?
I think it's quite.
Hey?
The fact he came forward to talk and reached out to me, I think, is well, it shows a certain sign of respect and trust. I believe him when he said he wouldn't go against anybody that was friends with him. I do believe that. Why else would he turn up and then give you your money back?
Mm.
But if he has got a job on,
Distraction.
he isn't going to say exactly what it is, but I do believe him when he says you're not in danger and they don't get hired to kill things. I also know if anybody really from glances around, make sure Three Strings isn't too close. If somebody goes against the Shardrunners, and I don't mean has a disagreement with them, I mean properly goes in and doesn't just try to stop them doing their work. That's part of the job. But if somebody goes in and tries to kill one of them, they will all fight. And when they do that, it's always messy. But it's not the first.
Is it like watching a gang of kids fight?
Well, if you believe the rumors, then if that was to occur and the Shardrunners enter a property, the only people getting out alive are the Shardrunners.
I think Monsoon has got a link to them.
Not that I know of, but they will take jobs off various people, as we all will.
Yeah.
But they're not assassins. But if they have to fight, they are very vicious. Very vicious. Most people don't live to talk about it.
What about Xanathar?
Well, I wouldn't want to fight him.
He could hire the Shardrunners, couldn't he? If he can't.
He could. He could. Anybody could. Lords of Waterdeep could. If they wanted property that I believe was theirs, anybody could hire them. Just the fact that he actually came forward and said, "Look, we've accepted a job. We didn't know it was associated to any friends of yours, and we're sorry," is interesting. That I believe he was being genuine about, but it does mean whatever the job is not finished.
What do you know about this Beluska on the half orc on Troll's Glory?
I don't really get much into Troll Skull Alley myself. Yago, do you know much about? You could go around Troll Skull Alley a bit. What do you know anything about that? And she has a little think. Yeah, there's a kind of bed and breakfast called Beluska's Boarding House. It's down near the theatre Zanchini, which I always thought was a strange name for a theatre. Never been in the theatre, obviously. I mean, although there is a nice restaurant called Menzo's next to it. But other than that, don't really know that much. Elminster?
Who owns the restaurant? Sorry, who owns the theatre? Do you know?
Well, it's called Teatro Zanchini. I'm guessing it's similar to that, but I've never actually met them. There's a lady called Zoltar as well, which has got something to do with the theatre, but I don't know what she looks like.
Bad guy's name, that is Zoltar.
Zoltar. Oh, that was from Big, wasn't it, Zoltar? Yeah, so there's that Elminster. When you escorted the lady out of Troll School the other night, she was staying at Beluska's boarding house because she's worked.
Which one? Which lady was it?
Not the one that you needed spells to bed.
Just nipping.
That's all of them.
Yeah.
Flaxamina.
Yeah. Yep. She told us she was working at a theatre. It's probably that one because she's currently staying at that boarding house.
Right, okay. Well, I might be able to find some information out about that Silk. I know someone that's staying in that boarding house.
Well,
what? Now? Okay, walk out.
Who? You're free.
What? What?
I said who? You're not never mind. I've had enough for tonight. Let's have a beer. A round of drinks in.
I'll have a glass of wine.
A round of drinks in, stay.
Okay. Yeah, you can...
It's a friend that's very dear to me, so I'd like to just keep her out of it if I can.
You're thinking about getting the drinks in. Well, you're thinking about getting around. So, okay, you just agreed to get around, and then Bonnie just comes over and says, "So, would anybody like any drinks?"
Is it by magic the shopkeeper pays and then his wife does?
Yep.
Yeah, I think Silk was just about to order some.
Oh, great.
What do you think Elminster was going to? What do you think Elminster would like, Bonnie?
Well, Elminster normally likes a wine. He's not really an ale kind of guy. Especially
Give him an ale.
No, don't give me an ale. It makes me bloated.
Give him the darkest ale you've got.
I don't want the guffs.
Well, are we talking?
That would be very embarrassing.
Are we talking bottom of the barrel kind of dark ale?
A good strong stout.
No dark ale. Wine as normal, please.
Okay, yep, reasonable quality wine for Elminster.
How are you and Three Strings getting on, by the way?
Bonnie, do you want a drink?
Yeah, well, I won't mind a wine or an ale. And Yago just goes, wine. Ale it is. Yeah, wine. Elminster the Pond. Anyway. Yeah, she's all
yes.
Takes your orders and goes over to get you. She was standing fairly close to the table, but you're pretty sure she wasn't close enough to hear you talking about the drinks.
Is there anything on the table? You'll know more about this, Elmer. Is there anything on the table that could be a clairaudience device?
That's a good shout. Cast detect magic stick.
Ritual or normal?
Normal.
Okay.
I guess we've long rested since. It's showing here that I've got no spells.
Yeah, the long rest thing didn't work in jump gate, so I haven't transferred it
Oh, it's okay.
over here yet.
I'll just
But
come back from that.
but you are long
Cross that one
rested with your 2 temporary hit points.
Okie doke. Yeah, cast detect magic, normal.
Okay. Nothing on the table. Devil looks like he's got possibly a ring, something in his boot, but you can't make out what it is. And Yaga's definitely got something in her pocket. It's long and it could be a dagger or it could be a wand. You can't really tell because it's long and thin.
Okay.
But there's nothing on the table around it.
About silk? Nothing.
Just trying to remember what you gave Silk.
I've got no
Right.
Yeah, nothing.
He's took his medication now.
Oh, he's took his medication. Oh, in that case, he's fine.
Okay.
It's all cleared up.
Nah, nothing. Nothing magical on there here anyway, unless there's some other.
Yeah, you can have a quick glance
Why are you doing it? I mean, she could have some ability.
Oh,
Or she could just be really good at a job.
yeah, nobody's that good.
Well, you have drank in here quite often, so she does know Elminster likes wine, and Feng will drink anything put in front of him. So you said you were asking.
I'll get these.
You were asking how. Okay, the whole round's only gonna be 4 silver. No, sorry, 2 silver.
Okay, give her a gold.
I'm getting these. Okay, you can get these.
Get yourself one, and that'll pay for the next round as well.
Oh, thank you. You said
Right. How are you getting on with 3 strings?
3 strings. She blushes up slightly. He's nice, but he seems a little off. He's I do like him, but he's. I see him walking around and chatting to people, and he's all fine. But whenever he's with me, he seems to get really nervous.
Yeah, he fancies you.
Oh, I know that. He just hasn't said anything.
No, I mean he really fancies you.
Nope.
Really, really fancies you. That's why he's like that.
Yeah, she blushes up a bit more, slightly, and she said, "Well, I knew he liked me. He just doesn't seem to be able to tell me he likes me."
Well, I'm sure he will.
In the bathroom.
Right.
I was just pulling her.
Okay. So bring you those drinks. Yep.
So, Davil, now that we've me and you are square now, aren't we?
Oh, I don't know. Can I
Nice
fight
try.
on this?
You've got your drink. You've been given information there. So we're all square, yeah?
I don't have any more.
Not quite, but I know what you're getting at, and at the
Any last
moment,
words?
I don't require anything. It's fine.
Please.
Well,
I
do
use
you know,
Oh, please.
most favors I grant people. I do not actually need anything returning.
well, do you know, maybe I'll just cut off the information supply that you're getting until we're square. Because I was under the impression that this information that you're being fed via silk would make us even. But if that's not the case, then maybe I should cut that off. And with that, I'll
Are you not threatening me?
say good night. And I'll stand up. Sorry, Silk. I thought this was
Always the dramatic
something
one.
that was going to work between
Did you
our
want?
groups, but I guess it won't.
Not when you go around making threats, it won't, no?
No, it's not a threat. I'm just trying to sort out some
Look,
issues where I owe him, apparently. So
yeah.
if that's not going to make up the IOU, then I'll stop it then. There's no point me carrying on, is there?
And though I
Huh?
was thinking we were having a friendly exchange of information.
Well, you're the one that says I owe you.
Yes, but I have no intention of collecting on that at the moment unless dire circumstances.
Jamie, you're not in like a watchtower at the moment, are you?
Well, was that Jamie?
Yeah,
Yes,
he's just
yeah,
wielding
no.
his gun.
He's getting a gun out.
What the hell?
If you ask, you don't do it. It's not worth it.
Hang on, let me just close my curtains in case.
There's a few illegal immigrants on the end of it.
Don't get me wrong, Davil. You might take this as being aggressive, but it's not. It's me being pragmatic. I will pass information over
And I will,
if that's going to clear the debt.
and
I will cease that line of information if that doesn't work, because information, as you well know, being in the line of work that you're in, information does not come free.
That's fair enough. And if that's how you want to repay it, then that's fine. I also pass information your way. You might not always notice it, but it's I don't always call in the favors that I do.
I don't like having debt hanging around my neck. So if that isn't going to clear the debt, tell me when you need the favor, and I'll do that and clear the debt.
People who owe
Until
you
then,
favors.
pardon?
There must be people that owe you favors.
I don't hold that debt around people's necks, though.
I understand,
but that's how you operate, So
yeah.
Good night.
Okay. Good night, and sleep well.
Yeah. See you, Silk. See you
Thanks,
back at
sis.
Troll Skull. I'm nicking off.
Oh, he's very dramatic. But then bards are very dramatic.
Have you? I've got to live with him.
It's part of the nature. Have you not thought of saving up for your own place, Silk?
All the time.
Didn't even pay for this place.
No, he didn't. No, wait.
That's his life.
Yes, Elminstone and Feng owe me a favour, but as I've said, I don't always claim those favours back. Sometimes I need information, and I will use that to leverage it. But sometimes I will just ask, and sometimes I will just give. That's the nature of how we work.
Well, I owe him a favour for Steve.
No, it wasn't Feng. It was Bert.
Bert, that's right. Sorry, Bert.
Yeah,
yeah.
I dragged Bert into it.
Oh no, it was Feng.
No, that's right. It was Bert. Bert owes him a favour.
Feng.
Yeah,
Bert
owes him a favour, which is why Bert's currently polishing his gun.
Nice.
It was definitely Feng. Faithful as third and witnessed it.
No, I'm pretty sure Faith doesn't owe a favour to it anybody?
No, she just witnessed the deal go down with Fang.
No, it was definitely Bert thinking about it. He was pulled. I remember now. He was pulled over. It was definitely Bert. But you two are so similar. You were the same. No, wait, you don't. Not to worry. It looks like Bert is about to fulfill his favour. Just by the way he's polishing and cleaning that gun. Jeez, man.
Someone's going to get assassinated.
Yeah, just getting it ready. Keep an eye out for elements.
Are you off hunting rats again? Or is that your new gun?
Bonnie's got very good sense of hearing, hasn't she?
Bonnie seems to know far more than she should. But then she's a good barmaid. She's been here a couple of years. I know Durham thinks she's a good barmaid. But yeah, she doesn't need to be that nearby to. Let's just say she's very perceptive.
Where's she from?
Never asked.
Think she's working for someone else.
Now that'd be a good question if you. But you're not there, so.
I know that.
No, she's been working this bar for a good couple of years, and doesn't seem to get up too much outside of the bar.
But you wouldn't know that, would you?
She's friendly and polite to everyone, and that's about all I can say. It sounds horrible, but people don't generally notice the bar staff unless they stand out for a reason. Much like shopkeepers, really.
No, fair comment.
I am a little concerned about what the halfling had to say. Something is obviously going on, but if you have an agreement or a contract to do a job, the shard runners won't talk about it until the job's done. They can't diverge that, so
I'll keep digging from the other side then.
yeah.
When Elman's has calmed down, we'll probably go to this B&B and have a chat with Beluska, and because he has got a young lady hanging around there, shall we say?
I see. But mind you, from what I hear, he is something with the ladies.
Yeah, pain.
But then the ladies are drawn to the flamboyant types, shall we say?
Annoying and dickish.
Annoying and dickish. Yeah, they're attracted to those as well. Now, you don't need to watch your back, because I do believe when he said there's no intention of harming you or your friends. But whatever their job is,
I made the same promise
finished.
about Trollskull Manor. You wouldn't make the same promise about Trollskull Manor.
No, which does suggest it's something to do with that, but he's not going to tell us what. Well, we could try other means to get information off him. I don't think that's wise.
Now, from your perspective, I think you're right. I'll dig from my side, and we'll see what the B&B place throws up.
Okay.
I shall let you know.
Yeah, and if I hear anything, I'll let you know. But whatever it is, it's not over
I
yet.
might just so as you know, I might have some other business to throw you away. I'm just waiting for something else to come in. As soon as it does, I'll let you know.
Always up for new business, as you know. Right.
Lasers.
Okay. Yeah, we'll catch up again soon, no doubt. Okay, that's where you're going. That's where you're doing, and but are you really urinating on his bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, now he likes a bit of pig, doesn't he?
Usual thing, Steve.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, you can do that. That's no problem. Not there at the moment. Impressive. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Where you headed off to now? Then you heading back over to Troll Skull, or you gonna?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. You head off to.
In fact, no.
No. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna head down to the dock ward.
Okay.
Is the parade over?
The parade is over. Yep.
I'm gonna head over to the dock ward and the warehouses.
Steve,
Yep.
did you read that thing that I sent you a while ago?
Oh, he's going to read it now.
I didn't notice that due to Elminster pasting into falling performance, which kind of scrolled that straight off
But
the top.
if we get no joy there, I'll try the Talbin Temple just to ask about.
Okay. There is a temple to that particular god.
No, I want to find out about the god, so I don't want to go in there. I could be told
yes.
to
It's about love and sexuality and all the fun stuff.
Is it? So it's not an evil end.
Oh no, it's the goddess Sassoon is definitely about love and enjoying life, shall we say?
Soon the slag.
I want to find out about the priestesses as well.
You want to find them up close, do you? They're the best ones.
What?
Get them up close. That's the ones you want.
Yeah, Soon is a greater goddess of beauty and passion.
It's a good bumpy pumpy.
Yeah.
Well, I think I've already been there, but I don't remember too much.
Yeah, goddess of love, including things like obsessions as well and stuff like that. But anything born of love or pleasure is generally in there, but it's not an evil god.
Anal. She's into it.
But yeah, you can find out stuff like that at the temple. Definitely into pleasure of themselves and pleasure of others as part of their worship.
I want to find out a bit more about this party that goes on every full moon.
Okay. Yeah, you can look into stuff like that. And I'll get back to that now. I just need to nip to the toilet. I'll be right back.
It's gone.
Oh. Is anyone else's roll 20 white again?
No.
Oh yeah, all of mine's white.
That's exactly what mine did before. I had to close
This
the
second
browser
time I've
and then
happened.
open it up again.
Okay.
It seems like if I'm on Discord, that's all right. If I'm on Roll20, that's all right. But if I try to do the two of them,
Yeah,
something gives
Could be
in.
to do with memory.
that could be a memory thing. Jay said he'd ordered
I think,
your memory.
Yeah, it's turned
Yeah,
up
he
now,
has,
so I'll install it when I'm back. Coming back home tomorrow, so
How much memory
you've got the
is in the
laptop
laptop?
4.
4. Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Right,
So
you're taking it up to
roll
8.
20, wiping it out.
Yeah, it will do with all the pictures and everything else. It'll really drag onto that.
What have you ordered more?
Yeah. So it'll be up to 12 when I've put it in.
12.
Should.
Okay.
Well, yeah, Paul, you said it made a big difference. That's the most you can get in it.
All right. You know that it will make a big difference. Because if he's got 4, Windows will be hogging half of that before he opens anything.
Yeah, when I looked at it, it was like, I don't know, what was it on Paul? Was it like 90%?
Yeah, over 90% for
You and
memory.
Dick, and it was just,
Yeah,
So,
that'll do it. I mean, if I look at what mine's doing at the
Got
moment.
nothing to do with the £1 slot at the side of it.
Well, at the moment,
what?
I mean, it's not even a pound. It's a threepenny bit.
well, I'm running Roll20 in Chrome, and Roll20 is using just under 3 gig of RAM by itself.
yeah.
Well, there you go. Steve, did you get them messages?
Yeah, I did.
Did you get the message off me?
No, because you didn't send one.
Oh, right. Okay.
Nice try, Paul. Yeah, I got those.
Oh, sorry, Pops. Good job. It's not me gun back.
Yeah, you can.
Not just shot the dog, have you?
No, I won't shoot Pop.
Yeah, it'll be easier if I just pop you into a separate chat while we go through that bit, Jay.
Okay. Do you want to do it later, or do you need to do it now? Just
we don't need
keep the
don't
game
need to we don't need
running.
to do it now, but if you can have that general bit of that, but she she is concerned, but
Okay.
she feels quite
Do
safe
that bit in a bit
in
if
that
you want.
place. But yeah, we can do that bit in a bit.
Well, unless it matters tonight.
Yeah, she's not working tonight, so she'll pop over anyway.
Okay.
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 Yeah, and I'll just move you off that map as well. I'll just pop everybody.
You know, I was out earlier and I forgot to do it when I was out.
You forgot to do it when you were out.
Leave me gun. It was just an afterthought, so I thought I'd do it now.
To clean your gun. Yeah, it didn't look remotely suspicious. You sat there cleaning your rifle. Said, "Oh yeah, I've got things to do this weekend. Let me just clean my rifle."
No, there's 2 more guns at once, and then I think I'm done with buying guns then for a bit.
Well, I don't know.
How many have you got now?
I've got 2. I've got 1 happy minutes at the moment, 1 here. And then there's a new one, the HET Vixen. That's really smart, that one.
Well, it's got a nice name, Vixen. I like that.
And then the other one, it's just a backup gun. It's just a break barrel. It's a gas ram, but it's a 10-shot cartridge. So there's no worse cylinder with it.
I have no idea what any of that means, but it sounds good.
So what's happening, Steve?
Right, yep, you get take it you're back at Trolls. Most of you are back at Troll School. You're working your way back. Well, you're heading off down the docks. Okay, yeah, over at Troll School, things are picking up. More people are coming in. Jasper's gone into the basement. And lift disappears. Let's see. Yeah, it's getting on towards 5-6 o'clock. Yeah, the place is definitely picking up. People are making
Go
use
down
of.
into the basement.
All right, you follow him down into the basement. He's
Everything all right, Jasper? You need a lift without?
yeah, I just want to check some in case I need an
Oh,
out. There's weird stuff going on.
everyone's saying there's something weird going on. Whoa.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just yeah. This is gonna sound daft, but in case of emergencies, I want to be able to open that portal.
Back to the Pharaoh.
Yeah.
Why? Don't need to go there again, do we?
I don't need to, but I don't know. You ever get an uneasy feeling, but you don't know what it's about?
I normally get that when I'm there out the Minster.
Yeah, but we're all right. Come on, let's go back upstairs.
Okay.
You're not opening this to the Fey realm again.
Well,
Not yet.
I don't know how to.
He
Well,
wants to open it to the
I know
fair
how
realm.
to, but I can't. So, I
He wants to open it.
unfortunately, you're not in the basement.
Right, come on then, Jasper. Come on, let's go back
Okay,
upstairs.
I'll come back up.
Look, if anything's going to happen, it ain't going to happen to you while I'm here. I'll just biff him. All right.
All right. Okay. It's just with the whole. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably just feeling under the weather. I mean, that whole mansion thing was weird.
Oh, but everyone keeps saying something's going to happen, but nothing's happened yet.
Well,
Let's just wait.
well, there was those weird things that I don't know. Weird.
Where's Liff gone anyway? Not seen Liff.
I don't know actually.
I'll shout Liff. Liff, where are you?
Yeah, he appears after a bit. He sort of like shrinks down from the ceiling above.
Right, are you getting an uneasy feeling about anything today? Or do you get uneasy feelings?
He just sort of like shrugs his shoulders and is like,
Everyone keeps saying there's something going to happen today,
yeah,
something's going down, but nothing's happening yet.
yeah. You know what we need for Liv? Those things they have in schools that the teachers write on. Something like that.
But
Yeah. Maybe we should get something because we can see his expressions a lot better now, and he can point at stuff now. But he's just, well, he still can't
yeah, that's
talk.
not a bad idea. All right, we'll sort that out tomorrow.
Yeah,
Let's wait and
it
see what
doesn't need
goes
to be
down
a big
tonight.
one, just something because he seems to be able to serve drinks okay, so he might be able to move. Right?
Right,
Maybe
okay, that's fine. Have we got any slates or anything round here?
you could probably find a bit of slate lying around because you had your roof done, and though they tied it up, there will be a little bit, well, but not very big. But
Right, we'll get the biggest piece of slate I can find. and a little stone for him to scratch on.
Okay. Have you got any chalk or anything like that?
I don't think I've got any in me. I can't get him roll 20. It's all just white. Can't get on.
Right. Okay.
I'd probably say no, Steve.
Okay. Well,
Probably say no.
I'm just going to check your sheet anyway, just in case. It's not something everybody carries, but we'll have a look.
Right, come on then, Jasper.
Yeah.
Let's go back up.
Okay. Yep. Jasper comes back up. Do you not think it'd be good just to have an emergency exit? Mind you, we've got an emergency exit, haven't we?
There's a couple of doors out of this place if it does go down bad, like you're saying, but let's wait and see. We've got to be ready upstairs, not downstairs.
That's a good point. Might be able to do something. I'll see what. Yep. Sorry.
Let's try and get left with this chalk and this stone and slate first and see if he can tell us out.
Okay. Yeah. You can either make an investigation or a perception check to find a decent bit. There are little bits lying around, but.
All right, I'll lay the chalk and the slate down, or stone and slate down,
Yeah.
and ask Liff what's his feelings about today.
Okay. He struggles holding the chalk, but he can sort of scratch out letters. He writes "rats not real" on the slate.
Vax.
Rats.
Rats.
Rats not real.
Yeah. Now the other morning, if you remember, there was rat droppings and
We had all them rats, yeah.
Yeah.
Rat droppings in different piles. Well, we didn't think that was real. We thought that was someone had set that up. Well, last lift, did he see what happened?
He sort of. It takes him a little while, but he writes, "No, but we'll stay here downstairs." Doesn't really make sense, but you get.
All right, well, scrub the slate clean and ask him. So, you want to stay in the basement because you think something's going to happen?
He scribbles ground floor.
Bar area, or where the bar is.
Yeah, he nods.
Right, okay. So let's go back upstairs then to the bar and let's get ourselves sorted.
Okay. Yeah, you can get yourself sorted up there. He's not great with the chalk. The writing's very shaky and that, but you can make out the letters mostly okay. You can tell by the expression on his face he's having to concentrate a lot to move that around. So it's not easy for him, but he can actually get little messages across that way.
All right, is there any way you can give us a signal, sorry, if you think something's going to go down? Bing.
He sort of he's looking and he's thinking. He's like, and then he nods. He doesn't write anything. He just nods.
Okay, what's the signal you'll give us? So I'm ready.
He writes, if awake, will move things.
Right, okay. All right, Liv. Cheers. Keep an eye out then, like the rest of us, and we'll keep this place safe.
Yeah, he's just nodding and
All right.
okay,
Well,
yeah,
Jasper, you know that. You've heard all that. You've seen that. So,
okay, yeah. I feel a bit better now. Sorry, it's just this whole demon summoning thing and what the monkey thing said of things happening and I don't somebody breaking in here we didn't even notice.
yeah, well,
Mm,
right. We've got to put all that to the back of our head at the moment.
yeah, yeah,
Stay focused, and if you see something going to happen, shout.
yeah,
'Cause we've got to
yeah.
get it.
Will do,
We've got
will
to nip
do.
it in the bud. We're not having this place wrecked. We've got this place going now.
Yeah, it. I'll be honest. I haven't owned part of a home before, and it's nice. It's nice knowing we've got our own place, and I don't want to lose that. Sorry, I'm just a bit, you
We
know.
just got to stay on our guard then. All right.
Yeah, yeah,
As
we'll
soon
do.
as any of the others come back, if you see any of them, let them know. It's
Mm.
either that or do you want to go to the temple and let Faith know? I'll keep a guard here.
We're back now, aren't
Um,
we?
I'm not going to go to the temple. That's Elminster's job. He likes going to the
Right.
temple.
We're back now, aren't we, Steve?
Well, yeah, yeah, you're back. I don't know if is Faith back yet.
What time is it?
It's getting on about 5:30.
Oh, I won't be back. I'll be getting back about
Right, well, I'll tell
8.
these everything
Yeah,
that's happened, and the
yeah,
fact that Lift's now started to write messages to us, and
yeah.
if he feels that
He,
anything's going to go down,
he
he's going
can't.
to move stuff. So you know,
Yeah, he's using very simple words, and it is a struggle for him to do it. But he cannot see scribe on it. He appears to be using one of the kids' pieces of chalk, and he's just like,
Hey.
but it's
Cast detect magic, Steve.
okay.
Just to have a walk around the place. I'll do ritual cast it and just have a walk around, and just in case anything lights up that shouldn't, and make sure that things do light up that should, like the skull.
Yeah, the skull's still lighting up. The everything that you're used to lighting up is lighting up. You're not
Okay.
noticing anything different at the moment.
Okay, doke.
Okay. Do you also mention anything about your little conversation?
No,
No.
I'm not.
Fair enough.
Again.
Okay. Yeah. The pub starts to fill up a little bit. People coming in for evening tea and making the most of 2 drinks and the pie offer.
What's this? 2 drinks and a pie offer?
Where's my pie?
hey,
You get 2 drinks at the
that's
same time.
bringing custom in.
It's not well thought
Right.
out, that is
How
it?
about I don't have 2 drinks? Can I have 2 pies?
It's still the same price.
2 drinks at the same time? Oh, what idea is that?
Okay. Yeah. Chatting around, and Althea floats over to Elminster.
Is that the one,
No,
my friend
one
one?
one of the other ones.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Hi.
Hi. He goes, is it my turn to go on break yet?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
Oh, you mean
Yeah,
break?
break. Yeah.
Uh, yeah,
Yeah, big boss.
yeah. I think it's. Do you know? Do you, have I ever played this song for you? Come on, I'll play it for you upstairs.
You can play a song you like, but it's written, so it's fine.
Mhm.
As he quite
Yes.
happily, she seems to be fairly eager to go upstairs with you,
Yeah,
which
that's.
seems both good and odd.
I'm just not questioning that at all.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So you and
Yeah.
yeah, you and Althea head on upstairs, and yeah, I'm guessing you're showing her around your room.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she sort of settles just above the bed, and she says to you, "It is written that we will sleep you with you." So it must.
What, we? Did you say we?
Yes.
Go and open the door.
There's
Anything
nobody
else?
else. There's nobody outside the door. No.
Is it just? Are we waiting for the others? Then?
Probably not today.
Should we crack on? And I'll just leave the door unlocked, and they can come and go as they please.
Okay. Yep. 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 She does actually seems into you, and you didn't even have to cast a spell, which is strange
Okay.
because she's never shown this kind of interest in you before.
No, it's not strange in Elminster's mind. That's just good. Not questioning it in any way.
Okay. Not going to question it anyway.
Nope.
Okay.
All good.
All good, and things progress as they should. Can you roll a percentage for me, though, Jay?
Oh,
Right, well,
venereal diseases.
I know.
Not 99. Oh, didn't know.
No, that's fine. Yep. Jolly good time and all that. Like her sister, she never touches the floor or the bed. So,
I'll make use of that.
yep. Make use of that as you do. In some ways, it
Okay.
makes things easier. Others a little more tricky, but you can work with that. Okay, Elmer's has disappeared upstairs with another member of staff. Well, they went out. They went upstairs. He's probably just showing around. It's all good. Okay, getting around 6 o'clock. So I'm guessing Faith's coming back in, or at least heading back. Oh, Paul's not there at the moment. Okay, and he was Bert, and he was Silk. Okay. Yep.
So if I use my inspiration stick, not yet.
Not
If
yet.
she's calling over.
No,
Okay.
you didn't need to use that. She seemed she seemed a bit concerned, and she did say she's going to come over later on.
Okay.
But there was no sign
A bit of air pressure on the sheets. Light a candle or something.
Well, I'm pretty sure you can just do your and everything smells of roses.
Yeah, prestidigitation.
Yep. Oh, sheets are nice and clean. No stains. No visible
Yeah,
stains or
jizz
anything.
removing.
Everything's looking clean. bit strange though. Because they don't sit down, they just float around dropping bits. But you can prestidigitate that up. It all looking nice and tidy there.
Okay.
Okay, they're still not about. So okay. Yeah, the
Wait
place.
till
The,
go back downstairs and wait till Flex comes in.
okay, yep. Yeah, you're up there for a little while, chatting and doing other things. Okay, and meanwhile downstairs, places getting busier, and then a man wearing robes comes in, and goes to the bar to order a drink. Yeah, it's not somebody you've seen before, although Muzzy's speech has gone again.
Not someone that we've seen before.
Not somebody that the people downstairs have seen before. I'm just messaging Mud. Oh, the autocorrect has gone crazy. That's not restart. Okay. Comes over, he's getting a drink and chatting to the barman Titus.
Titus.
Well, you can call him Titus if you like, but he does prefer Titus. But you pay his wages, so he would probably accept most things you call him. And he looks around and he goes to he goes to have a little chat with Jasper.
Can you have a nosy eavesdrop?
Yeah, you're still upstairs.
All right.
Yeah, you'll be down shortly, but you're just cleaning up and I don't know, cuddling. The thing. This one seems to be giving off a scent of flowers. Afterwards.
Oh, this woman.
Yeah. After you did the deed, you can definitely smell flowers before you did your prestidigitation.
Okie doke.
Okay. Are you back at the tavern, Bert, or?
Yeah, as soon as I found out as much as I can, like.
Yeah. You're not finding any reference to the party as such, but you did find information about the full moon having something to do with in a lot of cultures. It's things like fertility and that sort of thing. So you think the party had something to do with that, to do with the fact it's Soon's involved and it's a good excuse as any for them to indulge, shall we say.
Do you want to breed with me?
Well, yeah, you're pretty sure that bit didn't. Well, yeah, some of that happened, but it's more to a case of the full moon thing, senses are heightened kind of thing.
Right.
Whoa.
Hey, Buzzy's back.
I can hear us now.
Yeah, we can hear you now, and we can also see more of your chest. I'm not sure that was a good or bad thing, but there it is.
There you go, you're happy now.
Yeah, that's much better, thank you. Your manly chest was
Before,
far too distracting.
I was just going to say, just before you start getting a bit hot under the collar, like, you know what
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, and thank you very much. I would not have been able to concentrate.
I mean?
Definitely had a international man of mystery chest thing going on.
Oh, James Pond all over.
Oh yeah, James Pond indeed. Yeah, you get. Jasper's having a little chat with that guy. Yeah, you're anybody who's actually in the tavern. If you can make a perception check.
That including me, or I'm upstairs, so
You're,
no.
you're upstairs. You'll be down shortly. Oh,
And
very
I've
good.
got 20 I got 20 stick.
Oh, look at this!
Okay. For no apparent reason, the two barmaids are looking a bit flushed in the faces. They're still dealing the drinks out and everything, but they're acting not quite with it, if you know what I mean. There's just for a brief
Where's
moment,
this?
it's
In the
like that.
bar?
Yeah, for a brief moment, the cheeks all flush up and show a bit of redness, and they seem to like move back away from people briefly, and then they carry on serving. Wow,
Who's
look at
this?
all those all those perception rolls. Those are quite good. No, that's
Did this
Now,
happen
for that,
last time the third one disappeared?
no.
Is this happening behind the bar?
No, it's your floating barmaids. You know,
That's what I'm saying. Is it happening behind the bar?
Oh,
no, it's
I'll go and stand next to one of them.
yeah. You can stand next to one of them, and after a few moments, they seem to compose themselves, and then they carry on serving people and moving empty glasses away and stuff. But for a
All
brief
right.
moment, they seem to be a bit flustered. Is not quite the word, but something was a little weird there.
Faith, are you in the bar?
Right. I'll keep my hand on my sword, Steve.
Okay,
Ready?
okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. You've got your hand on your sword, walking around, looking all manly. The barmaids are happily serving away, and
I think they're all sharing the same, don't know, thoughts as each other. So why one's being entertained, so the other two.
if you can make a history check with advantage,
That's what I
Mister
think's
Burt.
happening. History.
I'm thinking hags, sisters.
And Jay's nailing one of them.
No, just don't spoil my fun. As long as they don't change.
Told you it was a bird from Players.
Oh, wow!
You should expect.
That dice is rolling really slow on my screen. Don't know why.
Yeah. Got 18 stick.
Oh, good job. You had it with advantage. Yep. While the sisters will speak to you when you speak to them, you've never seen them speak to each other.
Yeah. I think that's what's happening.
Well, who
I
knows?
think if you entertain one of these here, the third one that's not here, I'd feel it.
Well, star elves are unusual. The fact that they don't ever touch the ground is odd, but not not in an overly strange way. And they certainly are good, but they also never touch the glasses or the drinks. They move everything around with telekinesis.
Right.
So if I grab hold of it and push it, does she float away?
Yeah, you can put. Yeah, you can push her, and she moves back a little bit, and she turns around and looks at you, go, uh, anything wrong?
Nope.
Like
Fine.
hockey woman.
Push. Checking. Checking.
Okay.
So why did you all go a bit red, cheeked, flustered, and have a bit of a wobble, and
That
then
was a bit intense. Not overly intense, but a little intense. Emotions and stuff, you know. Hard to explain. We feel things differently. So,
I bet you
or
so.
we? All right, okay. So if you stub your toe, your sister gets to feel the pain as well.
actually, yes. But
Right?
we've been like that since we're born because we're triplets. We know when each of us are in danger or other things.
Well, I think we need to go for a stop to Elminster's fun because it's disrupting the there.
Yeah. Hey, my two pints and a pie offer is on the cards here.
I think you should just walk into his room and throw her a bucket of water over him.
Oh no, Elminster's on his way back down now. With
Oh,
a bit of a smile on his face,
right.
which he's trying to hide, but you
Yeah.
know he's trying to play it cool, and he's like, but he's got a certain bounce to his
Swagger.
walk. Yeah, a certain swagger. He's like, everything's cool, but yeah, I'm still the man. Yeah, yeah, but everything's cool, but I'm the man. The man. I can't believe I nailed her. One left. Anyway, yeah, so Elminster comes back down to the bar. The other barmaid f- comes down a few moments later. Yeah, and there's a guy who comes over to Feng. You just gone into the bar and you recognise Elminster, the guy that's heading over to Feng.
Who is it?
That'd be Ernest Longarm.
Oh, long arm of the law. Yeah.
Longarm of the law. Indeed, he goes, ah, um, are you Feng perchance?
Yeah.
Yeah, my name's Ernest Longarm. I'm just doing a quick follow-up chat, if you've got time, of course, um, regarding what happened at Hand's place, and the rescuing of the lady with the red hair.
Yeah, well, we rescued her, so that's it.
You rescued her, and that's it. And I just have a few minor questions. Won't take long. Just need to check. Do, how did you know how did you find out where Vexhan lived?
Oh, I don't know. Can't remember that bit.
Is that what you're saying, or are you just asking for hints?
Well, I obviously wasn't there
Yeah, yeah,
because I don't know this Vexan bit.
yeah. There was you were hired by Lily to find and rescue her friend. She told you about a servant that was going to be in the yawning portal. You went around, you found him. Sorry, he tried to escape out the window. Elminster was surprisingly aggressive talking, which Elminster then later apologised to Faith and had to go to the temple for because he actually felt bad. Silk put a dagger to his neck. to get the information off him, and then you took a key off him, and that's how you got there.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll tell the fella. No, I can't remember.
Do you tell you tell the fella that you can't remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
I always said I like Duke.
Okay. Good.
I know nothing. I'm from Barcelona.
Okay. Okay. So you can't really remember. Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. And but you rescued this lady, and the culprit was knocked out, and there was skeletons involved. Do you remember anything strange about where he lived or anything?
No, not really. Can't remember.
Not really. Okay, fair enough. It was only yesterday, but okay. Okay, you might have had a few drinks, I'm guessing. Um, yeah, you got into the house, you wandered around, you found some. You were told about some books on demonology. There was a nasty symbol painting on the floor. You killed lots of skeletons. Vex Hand gave a boring speech. Elminster silenced him. And then you waded in and started smashing up the skeletons. While others dealt with skeletons and Vex Hand. That's basically what happened. And he rescued the girl. And then for some unknown reason, Silk put a dagger to the girl's neck. Faith told him off. He let her go. That's roughly what happened. Do you tell him any of that at all? Or you just like, no, we just rescued her. All good.
I remember eating some skeletons, but that's about it.
Okie dokie. Okay, no, that's okay. Yep. I'm just trying to, how should we say, get the whole picture of everything. Well, you know yourself, if multiple people enter a bar, they'll each have slightly different experiences. But hey, you've told me what you know. That's fine. Thank you for your time.
How come you want to know anyway?
Oh, I'm doing the investigation. Vex Hand's under investigation. We've been looking into the source of his skeletons, and fortunately, glanced around. He said, "Fortunately, it's not Water Davians he's stole from the City of the Dead, so he hasn't actually raised anybody up like that, because otherwise families would need to be notified, and that would get messy. We're still trying to track where the skeletons came from, but just trying to get the whole picture together. Vex Hand's in
Well,
a fair bit of trouble for.
if I remember anything else, I'll let you know.
Okay, well, I'll be popping in a few times over the next few weeks. I'm just not weeks, days. I'm just trying to get everything together. Already have most of the information. Just trying to make sure everybody's saying the same sort of thing, and there's nothing else untoward. I mean, the whole symbols on the floor and books that Faith mentioned, it doesn't sound good. So I've been asking locals as well if they know about him and stuff, but nobody seems to know what he was up to. And we've not been able to find a servant yet either. But anyway,
Well, have you asked the woman that was tied up?
What have you done?
All right. Well,
but
like I said, if I remember anything else, I'll let you know.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You can just let me know, or if you can send a message via the watch. But thank you for your time, sir, and I'll leave you to it. You have a good evening now.
Okay, thank you.
Wanders off. Looking around the bar. Speaks to a barmaid. Heads over towards Bert.
What's that, Stay?
Yeah, there's a guy wearing dark robes heading over towards you. He looks like he's just been chatting with Feng.
Ah, right, okay.
He goes, Would you be? And he seems to check his notes. I mean, go. Will you be Bert by any chance?
Yeah. Yes.
Ah, great. I am Ernest Longarm. I'm just doing a little follow up on the whole Vex hand thing.
Yeah.
Yep. I just want to check a few details for yourself, if you've got time, that is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just checking, and Lily hired you to find where this person was and rescue her friend. Was that right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Good stuff. How did you find out where this person was?
I actually can't remember, Steve, but do you want to make a history check? Because I can't.
You weren't actually there for part of it, so she told you the one of the servants was at the yawning portal, gave you a brief description.
Oh, we actually didn't we actually get where he lived off the actual servants?
Yeah, the servant told you where he lived.
Yeah, I'll tell him everything I know.
What? Everything?
Uh, apart from the stuff that we shouldn't have done.
Because
Nothing then.
Elminster was a little threatening to get the information out, and to be honest, you've never seen Elminster like that. And Elminster seemed quite guilty afterwards and had to speak to her faith. Silk had a knife against the guy's throat, and you took the key off him, and he told you what door it opened.
Yeah,
And you stole the library of demon books as well.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I didn't. You were there. You don't know
I know that.
that. You're the DM. That doesn't count.
We all know that.
So you're going to share all that then?
Share all what?
All that?
No, which
You
bit?
said you're going to share everything.
Yeah, which
No.
bits do you tell him?
But okay, I'll tell him about the servants, how he told us how to get there, and then I'll tell him about what we witnessed, how the girl was like pinned up on the wall.
Okay. Now, do you tell him anything about Elminster or Silk threatening the servant to get?
No.
Okay.
Good answer.
Good answer.
Okay. Yeah.
And then tell the whole truth, but be vague about it.
Okay. No, that's fair enough. And he asks how you got in, but do you mention the key you got off the servant, or?
Yeah. If that's how we got in with the key, I'll say yeah.
Yeah, you guys got in with a key. Fang and Faith. Well, Fang broke down a door. The second door, the first door he couldn't break down. He was quite embarrassed about. And is he?
Looks like he's getting ready for a performance there with the curtains in the background.
Yeah, he's got curtains in the background.
Balloon dance or something.
Yeah, you don't want to mention moon dance because he looks naked.
A balloon dance?
Oh, moon dance. Sorry, I thought you said moon dance.
Same thing, isn't it? Just the other way around.
Okay. Yes, you mentioned that. Okay. Yeah. Obviously, there was books on demonology. There was the alchemy lab. There was the weird painting on the floor. There was there was a cage that ended up having that had a skeleton that animated in it, and there was other things, and then you shrank the door, and the guy gave a bit of a speech, and Elminster silenced him and threw the ball bearings in, and then all the fighting kicked off. Did you tell him about any of those bits at all, or?
Yeah, I won't tell him about like the demon books and all that. I won't tell him about all the spices going missing.
Okay.
I'll just basically tell him like,
Not a lot.
when all the dead was walking around, and you could obviously,
and the fight where you shrank the door.
Yeah, I'll tell him that stuff.
So you shrank the door. He stood up, started talking, raised the drink to you, bowed. Elminster silenced him, threw the things in. He slammed his staff on the floor. The other skeletons got up. Big fight happened. At the end of the fight, for I don't know reasons, Silk put
Well,
Silk
Faith
put,
went off to get the guards, and then we basically all
Yeah.
left and came back
Yeah.
to the pub.
Do you tell him about Silk putting his knife to the lady's neck for I don't know reasons, or do you ignore that bit?
No, I'll just if he comments on it, I'll just say, oh, if he's done that, I didn't see that.
No, he doesn't mention it. He doesn't mention that bit at all. He goes, right, so okay, that confirms things. You did shrink the door down. You found him though with the lady chained up. You rescued her and okay.
Yeah, the whole thing seems to have a bit of a necromancy feel about it, to be honest.
Well, yes, there was skeletons involved, which is never good. Yeah, he's making notes. Okay, so you mentioned that bit. You didn't mention that. That's fine. Do you mention anything about the guy's speech before he got silenced, or?
I'll just say he went to say something, but with him being a magic user, Elminster was quick on his feet, done silence first, and then all the skeletons stood up. So spells and fighting just.
Yep.
Sorry.
Now, yep, and as the fight went on, as that guy went down, Elminster then bound. Faith went down a couple of times and was healed up by a few people. Elminster bound the wounds of Vex's hand. Do you mention any of that, or?
He bound the wounds of Vex's hand.
Elminster did to stop him bleeding to death.
Yeah. I'll comment on the good bits.
Okay.
Anything that makes us look good and wonderful, also.
Okay. Yeah, and just one last thing. Just one more thing he says, doing his best investigator voice. Once that was gone and Faith went off to tell the watch, how long did you hang about, or did you go after that? Did you?
I pretty much left straight away. The others were with me, and we sort of like just.
Okay. Okay, that's fair enough.
Am I downstairs while all this is happening, Steve?
Yeah.
Because I think it was Elmis that took the necromancy bloke to you lot, was it? Or was it Faith?
Don't forget the halflings, Bert. You remember the halflings that were going towards the house with them big bags that were empty? Do you remember?
Oh, I
We saw
remember.
them going towards the house when we were leaving.
I did remember seeing that group of people, like, but other than that.
Right. So what you saying? Elminster left with the girls and.
You got to remember, I'm human. It was a bit dark or shoddy. I can't see it.
Okay. And what did you say about the books, just?
I didn't say it about books.
I'm sorry, I thought you mentioned the books. Okay. My mistake. No, that's great. Thank you for your cooperation. If I need anything more, I'll be in touch, but it seems pretty...
Yeah, the halflings took the books. That's what they put in them sacks.
Halflings put books in sacks?
Well, probably. I don't know. You said books. I'm assuming that's what they had the sacks for.
Ah, the sacks for books. Yes. Yes, that would that would make sense. Okay. Okay, well, thank you for your help and everything. I just need to speak to...
Is necromancy? It's not like necromancy isn't like illegal, is it?
It's not illegal to be a necromancer.
Oh, you're all right, Bert. Don't worry.
But raising up the dead of Waterdavians is illegal.
Yeah, to think on, Bert.
And using undead to attack citizens of Waterdeep is illegal.
Hmm.
It's much like being a demon worshipper or an evil god worshipper in itself is not illegal. But using those abilities or summoning things to harm people in Waterdeep is illegal.
It's basically used anything to harm another, isn't it?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, oh
Good.
yeah.
So, you're asking all these people. Are you? Call me a little bit. I just get the feeling that you're trying to take away that we saved lives. We got the girl. We killed the baddies.
And
I feel like that's a song.
saved the entire planet from an apocalypse.
And you're trying. It seems to me to pick holes in what
No.
I think is something
No,
that
oh
was
no.
really good. Something that was really good.
Oh, you definitely saved the girl. She was being held against her will. She'd obviously been tortured. She'd had spells cast on her against her will, which removed her voice. And you rescued her.
She got a voice back now, by the way.
She's mostly got a voice back. The priest is still working on it. They mentioned something about a greater restoration and a slow creeping paralysis. Or no, not paralysis. Petrification, I think they said. But that's been stopped. So, no, you definitely saved the girl. It's just, you understand, I need to speak to everybody who was there just to get their opinion on what they saw, because people notice different things, and so far everything's...
So what are you trying to get at?
Yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember. None of this
What
happened.
are you trying to get at? So what is it that you obviously know that we've saved the girl, killed the bad guy, and what are you trying to get at then? What further information are you trying to find?
Well, a few people have mentioned there were books on demons and stuff, but we can't find any trace of those. Now, you did mention halflings, which I am looking into.
Subtly look at Bert. I like it doing a subtle way.
Oh, books on things is like that kind of
Yeah.
subtle. Yeah.
yeah.
Secretly stash all the books in Elminster's room.
Well, I don't know. What happened to the house after we left? Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
But like I say, two halflings with big sacks. If I were you, and I'm not telling you how to do your job, but I'd be looking for halflings with. I'm thinking on here. I wouldn't look for halflings with empty sacks. I'd be looking for halflings with sacks full of stolen books. That's where I'd start my searching.
Sacks full of stolen stuff.
May I want to say building you'll stop now.
Yep, that's no, that's fine. No, that's fine. That's great. I just need to check with Silk. As I said, we've already investigated the city of the dead and the skeletons themselves, and they weren't recently animated, so
well, if one thing I know about Silk, you will get the full and complete, honest story from Silk. Because if I know Silk, that is a man that will only ever tell you the truth.
The man with
full of integrity. Full of integrity, he is.
He seems to be flicking back through his notes and goes, yes, the honest man doing an honest job who may or may not have been digging a hole for someone.
Do you remember you digging a hole, wasn't he? Bert Offeng.
Yeah,
Silk.
yeah. I remember him with a spade. That's what I can't remember anything else but apart from Silk with a spade.
Silk with a spade. Okay. Okay, that's
we're good, aren't we? We're good.
Silk.
I'll say that as well.
Silk with a spade. Okay, we're good. Okay, excellent. Okay, yeah. Well, again, thank you. I've nearly finished. Is Silk
No
about?
problems. Do you want 2 drinks and a pie while you're here?
Oh, I noticed that deal. That's quite a good deal. You know,
It is a good deal, isn't it? But you get both drinks at the same time, which doesn't make sense, really. But we
yeah.
didn't think it through.
Well, I suppose you
Nothing
can
wrong with
always
that.
have a drink.
You neck the first one and slowly you drink your other one with your pie.
That makes
Actually,
sense.
it doesn't make sense. It does.
Think it through
So
your
just
pie.
pay at the bar though, because it's certainly not free.
Oh yeah, no
Um,
problem. Obviously, I'll be paying my way. I wouldn't want to, make use of things. People have to run a business, and you do have.
unless you do. I mean, do you
What?
want it for free?
Oh no, certainly not. No. I won't wish to indulge on that sort of behaviour. No, I'll quite happily pay for my drinks and my pie.
Yeah, because we wouldn't do that sort of
Which
stuff.
of the pies would you recommend? The apricot
Um,
Cheese and
one,
onion.
or yeah.
The ones that are
look,
hot are the
I'll
best.
say now, none of them have got rats in them because that is not true. Okay, so
But
we'll
they've
just
got a
say
lot of
that
bones. They've got a lot of bones.
No rats
and
in the pie.
enjoy.
Okay, yeah, will
No
do.
rats.
Thank you. No rats in the pies. Okay.
I'll tell him go for the steak pie.
Ah, the steak pie. Okay, yeah, I'll go with that. And thank you very much for your time. Nearly finished. I'll just go to the bar. Actually, this is a good offer. Yes. Wanders over the bar and gets 2 drinks, and a little while later he comes a bit of a pie, and he seems to be tucking it in and drinking it. He paid the barman, and he finishes off his pie, and he's looking around.
What time of night is it now, Steve?
It's about 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Fine, lift.
Okay, yeah,
Just
you can.
ask him has he felt anything else weird.
Yeah, Liv's just like shaking his head. Yeah, finishes off his pie. What still has a drink left after that? It's like, that's a good pie. These pies are good. Speaks to the barman.
Pies are good. Pies are good.
Pies are good. Pies are good.
Everything's good.
Yeah, are you in the bar, Silk, or?
Sleep.
It's a complicated question, obviously.
If you look at the last stealth check I made,
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that stealth check.
That shows you that he is fast asleep.
No, that stealth check's good. That's really quite good. Yeah, he's looking around. He asks for the barkeep and loiters a bit longer to finish his drink. Right, anybody doing anything else or trying not to act suspicious?
I'm just waiting for someone to go off.
The food in the pantry is not likely to go off anytime soon.
Nope, not doing it.
I thought that was a vaguely good joke, but obviously I was wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He loiters around a little bit longer, looks around the place, seems to be looking for somebody that isn't there, and then seems to leave.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait about for
Yeah.
Flex.
Yeah, move him over there. Right, yeah, he disappears around about 8:30 or so. Flex comes in, and the place is picking up. There are definitely a lot more patrons in at the moment. One of the Havershambles comes in. It's Bumble. That's the female one. She comes in and she's having a bit of a drink. Yep, Flex comes in and she comes over to you and she's looking a bit concerned, and she's like, "Is everything okay?"
Yeah, just explain what I'd said the other time.
What do you think's going? Why would things not be safe there? She does look a little concerned because she could tell you were obviously concerned when you were talking to her. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. Right. We'll just jump into a different channel, Jay.
Okie doke.
Did you?
That works, Steve.
Yeah, that worked.
The first part, I want to make sure, because I don't know whether Tim's there or Silk. Oh, is my camera off? Camera's on. There
It
we are.
was. You haven't seen Silk
that
for a
in there.
little while.
But I know he's a sneaky fucker.
He is a
And I
sneaky
know
fucker.
Silk wants to know. Is going to want information off her, and because of the way I feel about Flexamina, I'm particularly protective and suspicious. So,
Yeah.
as soon as she comes in, I'm going to try and as soon as she's in through the door, take her off.
Okay.
Just talk to her and try and get her out of the way.
Okay.
Just don't want him to go interrogating her, and I don't want her involved in any of the shit that could potentially be going down.
Okay.
And that's what I'm going to explain to her. So I'm going to try and keep an eye out for Tim, which if you want me to make a perception check, which I'm shit at, I can do.
You can do.
But I'm perception, whisper.
Yeah, best whispering that.
Yeah. So I've whispered that. So I'm going to say to Flexamina.
Yeah,
Look,
you don't see him anywhere. You haven't seen him since this guy walked into the tavern. That's been asking questions.
Yeah, no worries. So, look, Flex, I've heard rumours that something is going to happen in Troll Skull. I've heard rumours that something in particular related to the place that you're staying at. It's targeting that place, and you don't want to be there. I don't know when or what is going to happen, but take yourself out of that danger. Stay away from it.
Well,
no disrespect to Silk, who stays here, but he is affiliated with a group which I'm better steering clear of. You're better steering clear of. I don't really. I'll use them where I need to, but I don't want to get involved in them too much. And I think I don't want him involving you.
okay.
Yeah, you can look after yourself. I'm sure. I just don't. I don't want you to end up in any trouble and get hurt.
No.
So you better steering clear of it.
Okay.
Stay here. Have my room. I don't mind. I'll sleep downstairs. You know, I'm not doing it for any other reason than to protect you. So don't think it's some sly tactic to get you in bed, because it's not. It's something to keep you safe.
Okay, well, I'll
Please don't stay there.
I'll stay here tonight, and we'll this. Well,
If you're going to stay there, then I'll stay there with you.
okay, no,
But I'd rather you stay here. I'd rather stay away from the trouble.
okay, I'll. Yeah. So, what sort of trouble, or don't you know? You just have a feeling, or things been said, or
Things have been said by groups that know.
okay,
As suspicious as I am, Steve,
yeah,
and as much as I think a lot of, I mean, I want to try and just figure out if she knows more about this than she's letting on. You know, I'm gonna, when I'm talking about it and I'm saying something's going down, and she's saying, "Well, how do you know? What have you heard?" and all this sort of shit. I want to try and insight her to see
well,
whether
the
she's
thing
trying to
is,
get info out of me because she
well,
knows more about it than I
okay,
suspect.
okay, well, let's be honest here. If somebody just said to you that something's gone down because people have said something and you might not be safe staying somewhere, what would your reaction?
Oh yeah.
You'd want to
But
know
I'm
a bit
still
more, wouldn't
dead
you?
suspicious. You know, knocking about with, you've got shard runners, you've got flipping Zents and all sorts. Harpers that are whispering flipping crap to each other. Zents that are keeping secrets here, there, and everywhere. And
Oh
you've got
yeah,
all sorts of groups going on, not telling anyone anything,
yeah.
all sharing bits of information that they want to share and nothing else.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who works for fucking who.
There's
I
definitely
don't
a
think
lot of
she works for
players
anyone, but
involved.
then I just think you never know, because you've got flipping three strings as a harper, and you've got, you know, is she something as well? Quite
Yeah,
likely, possibly,
I,
maybe not.
I would have thought you would have worked out Free Strings. To be fair, that Free Strings was a harper
Yeah,
or
it's
something
suspected, but
beforehand.
you know,
You know, with his little
um,
with his little songs about things, and mind you, that was quite a while ago. But
well, I'm assuming 13. I don't get anything. She
well,
just seems fairly.
a normal check would be about a 12, as you know, and she does seem concerned, but okay, she says she trusts you, and she seems genuine, and she does agree to stay the night.
She doesn't seem to be hiding anything from that 13, which isn't a great role. It's
It's
just an
not a
average
great
role.
role, but it's not a bad role.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
doesn't seem to
But she
be.
seems just.
She still seem a little bit concerned. But you know, she explains that okay, she feels fairly safe where she's staying, but if you think there's something going on, then she'll she'll stay
Well,
here for the night. And
I hope it's just absolute rubbish and nothing's going to happen. And you know what? Worst of it, you've stayed there for free for a few nights. And hopefully it's nicer than that place.
mm, well, that place is quite nice. She runs a tight ship. She talked a little bit about the half orc running the place. Who it's Beluska. Beluska, it seems, is quite down to earth and straight talking, but looks after the place, and she doesn't allow any nonsense like people making noise late in the evening or disturbing other guests, and she keeps the place quite safe. But she does agree to stay at least for tonight, possibly for tomorrow night, because she can tell your concern's real.
You've not noticed anything weird going on, have you? It's just been normal, I'm guessing.
In Waterdeep, there's always something weird going on.
But in the B&B,
Not in the B&B, no.
Mm.
I mean, there's a couple of actors staying there at the moment, but I've not really spoken to them. But
Oh, you would do if the play's on, if the theatres. Just, I'm guessing that's normal, isn't it?
yeah, a couple of them stay here, and a couple of them stay up the road. I can't remember. There's another place up the road that seems to let actors and that stay for free for some reason.
Oh, Halfling's in that place, are there?
Not that I know of. Why is
Mm.
there some halflings about? There's some halflings on the corner that have been singing and dancing in most of the day.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well. I suspect they're keeping an eye on people for a group that have fed some information to us.
All very clandestine.
I don't know what's going on, but if it's true, something bad's going to happen, and I don't want you there caught in the middle of it.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I'm not trying to be the hero here. I'm just trying to keep you safe. That's all.
okay. No, I do appreciate that, and yeah, if it make you feel better and that, and I'll stay here for a couple of days.
Okay. Well, you have my room. I'll sleep downstairs. I'll sleep in the air. Have we got spare rooms in here?
Let me just check.
If we've not got spare rooms, I'll try and hopefully there's a spare room. I'll get some bedding or something together and kip in one of the rooms or the bars or the kitchen or
there's a room
basement or something.
There's a room on the top floor that isn't anything at all. Not the top floor, sorry, the second to top floor, not where Bert sleeps. There's a room that's completely unoccupied there. There's a spare bed in the room that's got the shrine in that can easily be taken upstairs.
Just before I need to find any rooms, you have my room, and I'll sleep in another room. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay if that's what you want to do. But
I don't mind.
If something's a bit weird, then a bit of company would be okay.
Well, I'll tell you what. You have my bed. I'll just kip on the floor.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
I mean, we've got a bathroom, haven't we? So we've got a bathroom. So if you need to get changed out, you can. There's the bathroom. I'll go in there and you can get changed and stuff.
Yeah, that's okay.
Just yeah. If you want, I don't mind. I'll sleep in another room if you want.
And in case you've forgotten, you've already told the Sunflowers to be on the stage tonight to keep an eye out.
Oh, yeah. I think yesterday it said keep an eye out, and yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
So they've not seen anything untoward, have they?
Not yet, but they're gonna stay down. As opposed to being in your room tonight, they're gonna be on the stage tonight, just looking like sunflowers.
Well, I'll have to prepare them, get them into stealth mode. I'll put some like little black lines under each side of the sunflowers there.
Right, yeah, okay, yeah, you can get
So,
that done.
Everybody in stealth mode.
Yeah, stealth mode sunflowers
Yeah.
with little black lines across there, and they'll just be stood there like that going.
Yeah, good job.
No
get them some plant food.
They'll be
get her some food and hang about next to her and have a chat to her for the night. That's what I'm going to do.
Yep, no problem. Okay.
Can we go back to the other one now?
Yeah, we're missing one out of it for some reason.
D&D. Just click on that now, don't I?
Yep.
Okay.
Have you sent them on?
I sent them direct to you.
Yeah, to you. Ooh.
To me.
I don't know where to find them.
Well,
we're
I
missing
don't know
we're
how
missing
to
Tim.
help you.
Has Tim disappeared? Has he, or
Yeah, he's gone.
well, is it too late? Is it, or
Yeah, too late.
fair enough.
Is Muzz gone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same reason.
Oh right, okay,
Is that all you said, H, right?
Yeah.
okay. Well, the rest. Unless you've got anything particular, the rest of the night goes fairly uneventful. Quite a few people are coming in, making use of the 2 beers and a pie.
2 plays at the same time.
Yeah, 2 beers at the same time, which makes it difficult to carry the pie. Fortunately, the barmaids are quite happy to bring them over for them. Everything else seems to go right. Is there anything anybody's doing for the rest of the night, or
Not me.
no? Okay. Okay. In that case, yeah. Night passes, bar closes. I'm guessing you go to bed at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And with it being 11, we might as well call it there, especially how Muzz and Tim has gone for the evening. Because it's getting a bit late and you probably got work tomorrow. Now, the downside is I'm on early shift again next week.